Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. It's felt like Friday all day today. I don't know. Guess I'm anxious for the weekend, but we're so glad you're with us on this Thursday night. Big show. This is kind of technically the start of the weekend, don't you think? It's Thursday. You can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We are so glad you're with us to party with some jewelry, right? We got the sparkle, we got the joy, we got the happiness, we've got some great values as well, and a lot of brand new on the way. You are going to love this show. We have affordable, like I have not seen in a while. We have an entire set, whether you're looking for yellow diamonds or blue wing black Ds. And we always have rings, but it's a little different tonight because you're gonna see pendants and also maybe a little bracelet action. Nothing little about it. We've got some really big yellow diamonds all across. A gorgeous bracelet for you. And we have wheels. There are 2 mega wheels. Both mega, they really are. They're both really important museum wheels and just a little different kind of price point for you. And we also have some stones we haven't seen in a while, like Rubellite. And like, there's a pink diamond ring to start the show where you might just want to like start your engines dial in right now. If you're already thinking about the greatest value on pink diamond of all time, I'm going to just tell you now, I am starting with a pink diamond deal you will not believe. So if you've been waiting on a big stone at a tiny price, come on in now. You will not be disappointed. You called in early. But we also have top of the hours, and we have more certified stones than I have ever seen in one show. We even have a brand new bangle. There's a bangle with all opals. And I'm talking about Lightning Ridge black opals. And in all my years, and now all my decades, I've not seen a bangle with opals before that are more or less, I mean, we don't worry about matching with opals. They're all unique. So that's a beauty. We've got that coming up. I also have a big mandarin bangle as well. So we definitely have the arm candy, from the yellow diamonds to the opals to the gorgeous mandarin. But there's also a very, very, very special piece that I want to tell you a little bit about before we get going, because it is fabulous. It has been requested over and over and over and over, and yet as many times as I bring this out, it never seems to accommodate everybody who wants one. So I have a very special emerald cut. This is somehow just the perfect mix. I don't know. There's something about this ring that everybody seems to love. And that's tough to do because everybody's got a different preference in life, right? We are all different. We are all unique. And so I've never seen, and after you did this for a long time, you realize that, right? You know that. Every single piece is very special. And that's why we can hopefully play matchmaker all night long with jewelry. But there's something about this emerald cut in this mounting together that is so incredibly special, that is always requested. And when I have it, it always seems like we need another and another and another and another. So I'm going to bring that back out. It is in over 4 carat. It has gorgeous diamonds that are almost 1.25 carats, and it's very special. And more importantly, it's specially priced. So that's coming up. You already, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And you're going, yay, I get another chance at it. So that's here. We even have citrine pendants that are fabulous and new. We've got gorgeous stud earrings. It was just yesterday, somebody commented on my earring that I was wearing yesterday for the first time. It was on my very 4th piercing on my left side. And a lot of people are saying, oh, I love that. I want a pink stud like that. We brought you pink studs. I mean, it's like, you know, give us the idea. We're going to make it for you. So we have a very special show. Stick around, because that's just a little bitty preview of what's coming up. And I've got a lot of special pieces. So are you ready to see what's coming up right now? Already told you. You need a big pink diamond. This is not the ordinary way to start a show, because when you see this ring, you're going to go, why is she starting with a $10,000 ring? It is so affordable. I wish I had 2. I mean, I'm not going to get too lofty and say 50, but I wish I had just 2, or maybe 50 would be nice, but I have 1. And it's very different. I don't know. I've seen a lot of pink diamonds. I actually prefer this one. And I think I finally put my finger on what it is. It's the fact this is a lot of rose gold. So take a look at it. It's squared off. It's a beautiful stone. And there's something special happening in this value. I'm just going to say that now, because then before you know it, it's like blink and you miss it. It will be gone in a big hurry, okay? Item number is 2708. And I mean, I do 3-hour shows with you all the time, so I can't tell you how much I appreciate those of you that are here right at the beginning, ready to shop, ready to see what's new, ready to see what's hot, ready to hear what's coming up in our 3-hour blog together. But this is like the best way to say thank you for being here right now, because you will not believe it. And a lot of people are going to be talking about this for a long time to come, going, did you see what she did at the top of that Thursday show on the 24th? Well, here it is. And again, if you got requests, get them in. We'd love to hear from you. We'll help you out with any and all requests you might have. But right now, it's all about this 17-point natural fancy pink diamond. That is a cushion cut square. But then if that's looking a lot bigger to you, there's a good reason why. And that is because the initial cushion cut square has the halo around it. Then you get the big white diamonds. Then you get the, look at this, an outer row of pink diamonds that go around the entire edge. So the very, 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 very perimeter of the outside is going to be natural fancy pinks as well. And then the sides are white diamonds. So it goes pink, pink, white, okay? Or if you're going from the outside, it goes white, pink, pink, okay? Either way you want to do it. But this is wild. And what I'm about to do is discount it so you will not believe it. So it's the talk of the town, the toast of the jewelry universe. And we broke it down because the pink diamonds are so important here. So not only do you have a 17-pointer, which is quite large, because normally, you know, a 10-pointer is considered quite large. So when you're getting into a 17-pointer, that's closer to a fifth of a carat, quite large, right? Then you have another 7 points of pink diamonds. That would be the hit. Now, I'm just kind of wondering what they count in there because those outsides are pink. So it goes, again, what's going on? 7 points and then another 68. So I think they're counting that first halo and not the outer, which is kind of interesting. So here's what you've got. A special opportunity right now, and the whole ring is actually in rose, where we typically see, rose gold and pink diamonds is a pretty traditional way to see them. But do you see this? Look at that. It's all rose gold, and I think it really allows the pinks to pop, and it really allows the white diamonds to pop, and that's not normally we usually see. On the outside, it's usually the white gold that you see around it. So we have one, and I get it. It looks like a $10,000 ring, like $9,999. Bless you. Bless you, Tony. Boy, for a minute, I thought JT was here. I'm going, wait, JT's not here tonight, is he? Because he's the one that's like always, you guys have noticed, right? He's like, he sneezes a lot, right? Did you notice that? I noticed that. It's like every couple of minutes. Anyway, allergy season, I guess, right? Allergy season. We'll blame the allergy season. Anyway, it's 17.7.68 points. I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's one only. It's as it is, so you get that little bit of the mix. They're mostly rose. Are you ready? Because no, it's not $9,999, as much as that'd be fun and fabulous, but we're going to do better than that. Watch this go on the hand and then get ready to call me because this looks for the world, I would say even a step up from what we normally see in pink diamonds and white diamonds together, and we see a bunch. But this is even, I would say, another step up because it's just so many pink diamonds. And then that halo is perfectly blending with the center. So right off the bat, this looks like, forget 17, I mean, it looks almost like it's a 1 carat stone because the color is so spot on between the center stone and that first initial halo. We're about to blow this out right now, and all you have to do is dial in because I promise you it'll be gone. We have nobody on the phone line, so your path is like wide open right now and clear. Okay, we are clear for takeoff, and I'm talking about this ring is going to be like a jet engine on a runway taking off at full speed here. We are just so excited to have it. There's one only. I think it's really going to set the tone for the kind of values that we are going to see all night long, and I promise you, you stay with me, you're going to see values you've never seen. We did it last night. We're doing it again tonight. Really, really happy we have this for you, but it's not going to be $9,000 or even half that at 5. Love the idea that we can make it $49.99, but wait. There is a reason you're here right now, and I really do firmly believe that reason is to see this pink diamond, to see the amazing price, to see the incredible price tag, to see this, and think about in the next couple of days, that's on your hand. And you have suddenly one of the most important pink diamonds we have left, because do you know the largest stone I have is a 57-pointer anymore? That's the largest I have in a pink, 57. All of 40 points different than this one, and that one is well over the $10,000 mark where this started. So to not even spend $49 or $39 or $29 or $19, it's going out the door right now. You got to call me. I would say if there was any pink diamond I could own, if they said, Lolo, pick out a pink diamond. It's your birthday, have a party. It's not really, but if they said just pick out a pink diamond, that's the one I would choose. I kid you not. It's clearly not the most expensive. It's clearly the most affordable, and this is the one I would choose. And that's not usually my way. Like I have that really, really, I call it good taste radar. Like, you know, where you're anywhere, like pick a place and no matter what, you're going to pick the most expensive thing. Whether it's the restaurant or whether it's Rodeo Drive. If it's the car lot or if it's a boutique, right? I'm always going to pick the most expensive thing. And this is the one exception to that rule because it's not 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 or 15 or 14. Take a look. This is really happening. This is amazing. Anybody else have that? Like that syndrome? I mean, yeah, good taste. It's a blessing and a curse, right? I mean, it really is. Not even $14.99. Blow it out. Do we have somebody already loving it? Because I'm going to go even lower. There's only one. Like, I wish there were more. And here's what we're going to do. $1,399. I cannot believe it. But it's happening. 17 points. Natural fancy pink. Square cushion. Look at this. Up to the camera lens. Look at that. Screaming. Brilliant cushion. And then the pink halo around it. And then white diamonds. And then pink diamonds. And then more white diamonds. I mean, hello. So that is $13.99. That's a one-caller deal, guys. So Nathan or Jess or whoever, let me know who's snapping it up first thing on this fabulous Thursday night. That's unbelievable. You don't see 17-point pinks, guys. 17-point pinks are not $13.99. Oh boy, that's a good one right there. That is a... Psst. Hi, Andy. All right, $13.99. Let me know who's got it. 30 seconds. That should be all it takes. And I'm going to be so depressed if that's still here. I may just like walk on out of here. Guys, 13, no, maybe not. If it lasts the whole show, I get to buy it. So not so bad, right? But $13.99, we've got 18 seconds left to snag it. Take advantage of that. Do you guys want to see the opal bangle? I'm so excited about opals, black opals, in a bangle bracelet. Ooh, yeah. That's a good one. It's a one of a kind, of course. And then we have the mandarin bangle. That's a one of a kind, of course. And then we have the really cool Rubellite. I've got another pink diamond, but it's a 12-pointer and it's more money. So just to be like, you got it, Jess? You got to let me know who got that. That's so fabulous. Who got it? Oh, congratulations. Way to go. It's gone. Deb, thank you so much. Enjoy it. Let me know if you ever want me to give it a home instead. I will be happy to oblige. Take a look at this. I want to show you something else that is just really wildly affordable. And this one always is tricky because of all these trillions and the link. It's a little trickier to sit up by itself, but we'll show you here. How beautiful these royal Zambians. Everything that's royal is talked about and cool right now, right? This is our Royal Zambian garnet out of Tanzania. It is a purple garnet. Now, they look like they go all the way through, but they don't. They're actually going to go about 3/4 of the way, the bulk of the bracelet here, but it's a very special, yes, it is a bracelet, a link style bracelet in which we're going to see a little sneak peek of the closure here as well because you have that great insert box closure. You've got this little groovy deal here, and then you've got, of course, 2 figure eights as well, but this is going to be item number 1250. Thank you so much again, Deb, on that pink diamond. Let me know if you ever tire of it. I love that one. Okay, so this is a 345 total weight. Among all trillion cuts, you have 6 stones here. So really important gems because, well, we love this stone. We know it has that color shifting property. You're welcome, Mom. You're welcome. Sorry, guys, I'm having to root on hockey teams while I do my job and do a live TV show. So, you know, I have a gift. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I have a gift to root on teams to victory if I want to. It's a gift. And one of these days when I'm no longer, you're going to find me, I'll be sitting in the press box somewhere, hired by a professional team, and I'll just sit there and root teams on to victory. That's what it's a gift. It's a gift. What can I say? I've been helping from afar here to help along some NHL teams that are in need. So anyway, here we are, 345 in Zambian. And it's a whole technique, Tony. It's visualization. We'll get into that later. We'll get into that. But it's 3 carats 45 of what is a gift from Mother Nature to us. But it's a one-source stone. It's a color shifting stone. So this is not a color change fully, but it's very similar, except I think even better because you don't have to actually go into an entirely different light environment to see it work its magic. These are color shifting. So Sometimes you see more purple, sometimes you see more red, and sometimes you see almost like a sapphire blue, which is really impressive. And then there are diamonds, 12 points of diamonds. It's almost like, think of a link as, I almost look at this one as a paisley style link, and it's really, really beautiful the way it looks, almost like a wave. It could be, it's so like open for interpretation as far as designs are concerned. And I want to show you what we can do here. It's we can actually do any color gold you'd like, but this is in that category of what the heck are they doing tonight? I mean, it's that level of value that we just don't see very often. So I'm really excited about this. It is a stone we don't see anymore. It's kind of like what I've been telling you about the pink zircons, like we're kind of low on them, last kind of call, and then one day they're just going to be gone. You're going to go, wait, I haven't seen a pink zircon in a while, right? This is where we've come to this stone where there's just very few left. So how opulent to see 6 stones in one bracelet. Let me show you on the wrist because it's not a small piece at all. It's so pretty, and the trillions flash. And this is why you need to see it on the wrist, because then you really, oh yeah, that yellow diamond piece. I'm trying not to show it, but it has a way. I really want you to just kind of see the Zambians here and how they look and how gorgeous that is with the trillions and how those trillions are able to pop. And then while we're at it, this is your closure. That's going to be 1/2 of the closure with the 2 figure eights, and then the other side, of course, is just an insert style. So this is pretty traditional for a link style bracelet. And then you have all of those gorgeous trillion cut Zambians. You don't have to have a ring, but if you do, what a great match set this would be for you. And no, they are not going to be anything like the $36.99 where it began. We're not going to do anything like that. This is yours to choose. And I'll tell you, if you're a January birthstone or a birthday and this is your birthstone and you really like some of the more exotic garnets, well, this is definitely fitting the bill. It is certainly that rare variety. And it is so special to get $345, then the 12 points in VS diamonds, and then you're getting your gold color choice, which, I don't know, these always look good in anything. I've seen them in yellow, I've seen them in rose, and they always look good because, again, that shifting nature of the colors that you have, the blues to the reds to the purples. I mean, every single light displays something different, but I'm not going to do $36.99. I mean, that's what it should be for a bracelet, especially when you have individual round brilliant diamonds and all those beautiful matched trillion cuts. And you know what? We're not even going to do 36, one of the rarest garnets we can bring you. And I know sometimes in the garnet category, we think rare and we think diamantoids. And we think about the really precious mandarins. And we think about the savorites, all of which I have, by the way. But this is that rarity. We don't get to see all that often. And because it's the first couple of minutes, we're going to blow this out at a level you could not make it for. If you had, if you just walked into a different room of your house and you had a jewelry factory, and you had the gold and you had the stones, I still don't know how you would make it for the price I'm about to offer, because it is just that good. It is not even $36.99. I mean, this is a labor of love to make jewelry still. It's one of the very few industries in the world that is not automated to this point, that still has an incredible amount of hand work and labor necessary to actually do fine jewelry in the right way. And we're not even doing this for $3,000 or $2,000 or $1,000. It's a bracelet, it's got Zambians, it's got diamonds, and we're doing any gold you wish for $999 for a bracelet. I do not have another bracelet in the entire TVON inventory that is $999. Not a one, not a one. And especially when it comes to really rare garnets, take a look at this. I mean, what? Yeah, and that's in solid gold. Not plated. We've had so many new shoppers lately, and I never want to take for granted, because so many of you have shopped. Some of us have shopped together for 20 years straight. Others have been shopping for 5 years. You've got that. That's so pretty, isn't it? White gold, yellow gold, or rose. But I think for those that are brand new, right? Brand new. I had the pleasure of talking to a brand new shopper as of a couple days ago. I talked to Linda. So Linda, if you're watching, hello. I do have yellow diamonds to show you, Linda, just to give you a little once over. So stick around. I'll flash those for you, Linda. But I mean, I got to tell you, we have brand new shoppers all the time, every day. And those shoppers, I feel bad. I want to make sure we just mention that is not a gold plating. That is not a gold overlay over sterling silver or brass. This is actually solid gold in a 7-inch bracelet with royal Zambian garnets that you don't find just anywhere and everywhere. And this is when you see that shift. Now it looks more red. The one next to it looks more purple, and this one looks more red. It's all about just shifting the way it moves, right? The way it sits, the way it hits the light. So we'll give that 60 seconds, because I do not have another bracelet in the entire inventory for $9.99, and that's probably obvious to everybody, right? You know the show, you watch the show. If you're new to the show, you just know basic rules of gold. Solid 14 karat gold. Do not go for $9.99 like that. And then we've added VS diamonds, and we've added those gorgeous trillion cuts, which in my humble opinion, I really think that the trillion cut, I always love, you guys who watch me know, I love a trillion cut no matter what. If it's diamonds, if it's tanzanite, you name it. But this cut with this stone paired together, I think makes a lot of magic. And I really do think that's a very, very, very special combo. So if you love it, call me. If you want to stack something up, stack and layer, and you're going, I'm on a budget, but I love that stacked look, and I want to build the story with my arm candy. This is so perfect, just a perfect way to do it. So last call on that one, $9.99, let me know. And then we've got, oh gosh, we have this beautiful pendant. I've got a yellow diamond pendant that looks a lot like the rings we've had. So many of you might actually have a ring that looks like this. I just want to flash it because we've never done anything like this before. I have the perfect matching pendant to a lot of the rings that we've done in the 1, 1.5, and 2 carat sizes, and this stone has a cert. So very special. That's going to be coming up, so I just wanted to kind of tantalize you there because that is not something anybody's expecting to see on this show. And I also have one of my favorite chameleons. I don't bother with a lot of chameleons if they're not a really, really special color. I have one of the most special colors here. I personally think the green stones are where it's at. That stone has a green blue presence to it. So that's a chameleon that's new. And then I also have a very important 3-stone ring. Look at this. Tanzanite, yellow diamonds together in a, oh yeah. You want to see, that's a different way to do blue, purple, and red, but in a blue wing block D. See that? With some serious red coming through on a 15 karat plus with the big old yellow diamonds. So that's going to be coming. Also, for the many requests I've had for tanzanite pendants, I actually have a gorgeous round. I will have a round tanzanite pendant that's going to be awfully affordable here tonight. So stay with us if you're thinking about a tanzanite pendant, because there have been many that have been looking for that. So let me get to a Rubellite here. We're going to move the bracelet to the side. Give me a call if you like. I just don't get it. $9.99. I don't get it. But hey, if you want something special, there it is for you. And then take a look. Similar color here. But we're going to move on over to the tourmaline family and talk about Rubellite. Did you find George's request? Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad George contacted us today because I know he missed his, we had his request sitting here and we were calling him out all night last night. George, whenever you're ready, I hear that he couldn't be with us on Wednesday, so I'm glad he's going to be hopefully here tonight. So George, aquas, I've got them and I've got those at the ready. So whenever you're ready, okay, give us a call. We'll show you the aqua. And then here we go with item number 3290. This is brand new. This is just jewel tone central here. The most stunning of really, really rare Rubellite tourmaline. Yep, it is. It's a 1.5 carat stone, 74 points in VS diamonds all the way around it. This is what's up. 1.5 carater and then 74 points in VS diamonds. Take a look at this. And this almost like, it's sure a double halo at the core, but it's the outside that gives you this almost swirling design effect. Those are round brilliants. But it looks almost at first glance like, are they pear shapes? Are they marquise cuts? It's very special. And then the color of the stone. It's a weird, I always think there must be a more eloquent way to say this, but I always think about good Rubellites. And really there's this kind of, if we're just really judging kind of based on a kind of layman's term kind of factor, if we're looking for really strong, really good, really standout Rubellites, what do we look for? Because typically they're very highly included, as is the entire tourmaline family, right? All tourmalines are considered type 3 gems. So whether it's an indicolite, a Paraiba, or just some of the more common like pink tourmalines, green tourmalines, there's a million colors, not quite a million, but there are literally thousands of identified colors. There are more colors in the tourmaline family than any other gem family out there. So you get a really nice wide variety to choose from, but what sets apart a really good Rubellite? I always say that the thing you're looking for is really truly almost as if it looks like there's liquid inside the stone. It's just so crisp and so clean, because a lot of times Rubellite is the color because it's really included. And the density of the inclusions kind of brings out the deeper pinky reds that are qualifying it as Rubellite. Because otherwise, if it's light pink, it's a pink tourmaline, right? There's even like a raspberry pink that's still a pink tourmaline. It's got to be a very specific color of fuchsia reds to be even considered one of the rarest, which is the Rubellite. So to get this stone where it still just looks like, it almost looks like it's bubbles, like it's a beautiful cocktail. And it's like one of those fruity cocktails, and it's in a beautiful wine glass on a summertime day, and the bright sun is shining, and it looks like you've got bubbles within it because it just looks effervescent. That is rare in a Rubellite because usually they're darker, because usually they're dingier, right? Not the case here. And we haven't seen them in a while, so take a look. I'm really excited about this price tag we have for you. It's in the yellow now, but you can have that changed. 74 points is the diamond weight, so that's tremendous. And then here's what it looks like. And I'm really thinking, since it's been a while since we've seen a lot of Rubellites, right? It's time to do something special for you here. And make, do you see what I mean? It just looks like it is just gleaming. There is not an inclusion in sight. Look at that from the sides. That's a good angle to show off the clarity. Here's a good angle to show off the clarity. That is so rare. And what is scheduled to go out at $59.39 is not going to be anywhere near that. Please give me a call. We will help you. I'm going to make this one of a kind disappear like magic. And this is going to go because just so much going on in the presence of this ring. Take a look at it on so you get an idea of how stunning this is. Take a look. I mean, I'm looking down on it as it's on the hand, and I'm seeing right through it. It's just so clean for a Rubellite, and it's not $59.39. We're blowing it out right now. It's not even $1,999. You know Rubellites. If you're familiar with this gem, it is oh so rare. It's up there. You always know, if it's got its own name. Otherwise, it'd just be called pink tourmaline, green tourmaline, yellow. I mean, these stones that have their own individual name, like indicolites and Paraibas and Rubellites, those are the special high-end category of the entire tourmaline family, of which is so vast. And we're going to blow it out right now for not even $1,499. Just took another $500 and stuffed it back in your pocket. And we're going to go a little bit lower just to make sure it goes out the door and bye-bye gone. $1,399. Ooh, it's good. So that is going to be my Rubellite tourmaline. It's my only one of the night. It is fabulous. It is floral. It is just sophisticated. It looks like it's got like a history and a story behind it too, because it just looks so much high end with that beautiful external dancing kind of halo with the movement that it has from all those beautiful angles. So Jess, you have this one too, huh? No. Oh, okay. Yes, but then a hang up. Okay. So, oh boy, I'm getting the prank calls started early here on a Thursday night. Anyway, we're going to show the beautiful opal bangle next. I don't want to wait too long on that because it is a stunner. And boy, we've had some good opals lately, haven't we? I got the kindest compliment today about one of our opals, and it was cute because, I didn't even know she picked it up, and she's like, oh, well, I got this. And I'm going, I know that opal. They're so, they've left kind of an indelible image in my mind lately of all these great opals we've had. So I want to show you a bangle. Maybe we start by showing it on the wrist here because it's a pretty important size overall, and I don't want to lose sight of that when it's on the wheel up close because you obviously have to see the quality of these stones. But I also want you to see the size because this is remarkable to get this kind of size in opals. And the yellow diamond, almost like an ID bangle, is coming up as well. And get ready because these black opals may look one way from a distance, but they are giving you more and more and more up close. So I just want you to see the size because it's even a little bit wider than the yellow diamond bangle I have coming up. Let me know who's got this fabulous Rubellite. Yeah, we're going to get to it right now. The opals, they're black opals, they're in a bangle, and they look like this. And this is the beauty of it. Every single stone, they're all their own. Have you ever imagined? I would just settle for one Monet. This is like having 5 Monets. Like where you just need more walls in the house, right? Because, I've just got, what one masterpiece was not good enough. I had to have them all. And so this is just, everyone looks like its own little individual, I don't know, I'm thinking water lilies, right? They're so stunning. It's item number 3280. It is a one only bangle. We have never had anything like this before. Still waiting on the Rubellite to see who's got that, by the way. So I'm going to be moving quickly. We got a lot of jewelry tonight to get to. And like I said, George, whenever you're ready, I'm waiting for you to be here because I have a one of a kind. I don't want somebody else to pick it up after your long-awaited request here. So this is going to bring out 215. Now, keeping in mind these are less dense, so the carat weight never really tells the whole story, but there is 215 total weight here among your opals, which with the 5 stones, that would be, on average, they're going to be about 43 points, but they look double. Yes, Jess? Oh, he did. He's ready. Got it. George, it's next then. I just got word you called. I will show your aqua next. I actually have two, but I think there's one he's going to like. So we're going to just do something special here with this bangle first. It's $215. It's 49 points in diamonds. That's going to be one individual halo around each stone. And where really, I mean, how I just want to focus in on every single stone like it's a ring. And the truth is, then you miss out on this beautiful collective, amazing, it's a collective, but it's a collection. I mean, that's what this is. All black opals out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. Here's where it's going to be hinged in the back, and then there's your opening. 2 figure eights, as always, with an important bangle, making sure that is not only snapped and locked into place, but also secured with a double lock there. So $215 in the opals. It's yellow gold now, but I'll tell you, we really want that to be up to you. There's a richness about those colors in the yellow, but we can do it in white or rose if you would prefer. It's for an average size right now, so you don't need to worry if you're somebody who goes, well, I'm a 6.5. Is that going to work? Yes. If you're all the way anywhere between a 6.5 and a 7.5, you're good to go here. But it's an amazing opportunity to get a bangle that we have never been able to create before because, quite frankly, matching up 5. Matching up 2 opals is tricky. To match up 5, where they're going to have very similar, when I say matching, they're coordinating. You're never going to get 2 opals that match identically ever. So I'm actually going to flip it around too, just so you can see another angle of some of these stones. And I really do think we should be getting like $89.99 for this. I really do. I mean, worthy of it, right? For one of the stones, 2 stones, 3 stones, 4 stones. I mean, every one. If you're not looking down at that bangle every day, just marveling at how it looks different every day. I mean, this is a piece that is just going to take even the most really seasoned jewelry collector. I think it'll take your breath away. It's not $89.99. It's not even close. We are making this easy, but I only have one. I'm going to show it on the wrist again as well. But I'll tell you what, it's not $8,000. It's not even half of that, which is $4,000. It's not $4,000. Such a big celebration of one of our most collectible stones this world has to offer, out of the most famed mine in Lightning Ridge, Australia, and they're natural through and through. These are not doublets or triplets. We have never brought one. I doubt we ever will. So you've got only the best here, and it's not even $4,000. I think we're there. But you know what? I'm serious about moving all these one-of-a-kinds here tonight, as always. We have to do special things to make sure every single piece goes. Mary, yes. I knew. I'm so glad. Hey, Mary, I'm so glad you love your rubies. Thank you so much. Mary let me know she got her birthstone ruby earrings, and they are beautiful. Thank you, Mary. I'm so glad to hear that. I kind of had a hunch you'd like them. So, guys, let's do this. I have nobody at 4,000. I'm trying not to be offended here, but there is a special opportunity coming your way, and it's as simple as dialing in. That's your VIP line right there. That's how you get in on the values before somebody else does, and then heartbreak sets in, okay? Because I don't know if we're ever. I mean, I've been here a long time. We've never had one like this before. Highly doubtful we're going to see one again. It's not 4. It is not even $3,000. I had to really pull that out. Not even $3,000. I got to commit to it. Got to get it at home. It's not $29.99, $28.99, $27, $26. I mean, I'm really serious about getting a major collector's piece out of here early. It's just one of those that you wait a little too long. We're going to have more people upset with me than are happy with me, because everybody's going to want this precious play of color phenomenal gem times 5 all throughout a bangle, tons of gold in a bangle. And again, one size fits most. We can always lengthen it to an 8-inch if you'd like us to for just a little bit extra, but it's not even 26 or 25. I am so committed to getting this at home. It's like a masterpiece here. Take a look at it. We're not even doing $25.99. Watch this. How about a serious value for a serious collector of jewels? It is $2,499. And that's it. We got one. So the major collectible is here. I would think for, if you're an October birthday, right? It's your birthstone. If you like the play of color phenomena stones, this is the one to own. Every single stone, its own individual super special masterpiece. And it's $24.99. Okay, so that's getting 30 seconds. And then let me show it one more time on the wrist here as well, in case you missed it the first time around. And it is, you can still stack it and layer it. I mean, my goodness, be my guest, right? It's amazing. Here it is on the hand one more time. Once again, we are offering to change the gold color. I'm going to be very gingerly with this. I think it's only the second time it's ever been opened up here since it was created. And I'm doing the honors for you. There it is. Super special bangle. And all those big stones, I mean, look at how they present on the wrist. $24.99. George, your aqua's next. Are you ready? We got a good one coming up. It's aqua, which we just don't see very often, right? Here's one last look at the bangle for you. Thank you. Patrice, from last night. Then Patrice was with us last night. All right, so let me show George's aqua here very quickly and let me know who's got the bangle. It's so good at $24.99. Okay, George, this is 2658. I mean, this is how rare aquas are. Normally, if you're shopping in aqua, there's going to be a whole plethora of aquas. That is not the case with ours. You know, this is a stone that traditionally in a store, they're going to have a bunch of. They're going to have, each store location is going to have a whole drawer full of aquamarines, but we don't do it that way because look, I think it's obvious if you know aquas, the saturation level here is turned all the way up. This is item number 2658. It's a one only. It is a one only. So this is going to be a 241 aqua. It's a very special Sierra Santa Maria. It's why we don't bring a lot of them out. We would love to. But we are only serious about bringing you Sierra Santa Marias, and those are something that you can't even get anymore. You haven't been able to buy these or trade these for many, many years now. The reason TVON has some is because we have we have ownership that's basically, it's a family of gem collectors, and they have been for generations. So, and dealers and traders and wholesalers and et cetera. But that's the beauty of it is these stones, it's like you're our extended family, right? So it's like we are, sharing the family jewels with all of you guys. That's what we're doing. And it's a 241. It has 48 points in diamonds. It's a classic halo. The only other style I have is in the crown design. So that's a little bit more, I would say, specific. But this is going to be, and it's only a 5 now, so I know it's probably not going to fit me. I'll put it on my pinky for you. I see that it's a 5. It looks like a 5. I'm a 6. So here's what we're going to do, guys. It's not even 5,600. It is a one only. I will blow it out. This is some serious top quality. It's not priced like other aquas because it is not colored like other aquas. This was one mine in the universe out of Brazil that has been long closed, long done, long completely shut down, and we're bringing it to you for $1,009. You know what? Not even $19.99. Not even. We'll do it right now for $1,499 special request. And look at the size of that stone. So you can imagine if that was over here, because it's probably not a ring I would suggest as a pinky ring. It's just that's the way it's sized for me right now. So here we go. Put it there, put it there, put it there. We size for you. And on this one, you can change the gold. So we love our aquas in the white. Typically, I would say it would be a rule to leave the aquas in white. Ours are so strong. They're going to be able to hold their own even in the yellow gold or the rose gold. So I think you've got a lot of choice there. So feel free, get your favorite. $14.99 on a very large stone in the blue beryl family, and it's just our top notch. And we just don't have a lot of aquas. They're really, I mean, again, we would rather not bring them to you than actually lower our standards and bring you something subpar. So that's how we operate. I'm going to show Patrice's request next. Hi, Patrice. I like the sound of this. Patrice's Paraibas. It's got a nice ring to it. Let's show this earring that we had last night for you. It's 1612 coming up. This is very, very special. Let me know in the aqua. Take a look at this. One earring is enough to fill up the screen. These are some of the largest button style earrings that we have created for you ever on the program. And yes, they have an extremely rare stone in the middle and then lots of pave around it. So you can see I've oriented them two ways here just to give you a little display of how the light catches with the pave that's solid all the way through. This will be item number 1612. It's a 13-point total weight of the Paraibas among the two here. They're rounds, they're diamond cut, so they're pretty snappy, right? They got a lot of power to those Paraibas. And then naturally you're going to spin them and wear them however you want, but there's a center, and that's where your post is. There are post and butterfly back. There's 87 points in VS diamonds as well to these earrings. So they are quite substantial in that diamond weight, but also let me just look, because this is really, we had a whole wheel of earrings yesterday that were all pretty substantial in size. This was by far the largest earring. So to make sure you understand that this is not just a stud anymore when you're talking about this kind of look from a distance. I mean, check this out. I mean, that would be a large ring. If that were on my ring finger, that would be a large ring. Here's the actual measurement, or, a bit of a diameter, even though it's a little, this floral kind of 3-leaf clover kind of design, but they are over ½ an inch. So really, really important style. I'll also try one on the ear for you as well. And here's what we'll do. We'll make these really affordable for you because we had a major blowout. And if you were here, oh man, what I did. It was a little naughty, but it was fun. It was fun, and we are going to allow these to just, again, we'll honor the same exact price. That was the huge blowout on an original $57.79 pair of earrings, by the way. So if you wanted to know where those started off once upon a time, that's where they began. But here's what we've got, special price that we're repeating from a gorgeous wheel that we did last night on some really super sized earrings. Take a look at them on just so you get an idea of the size, just so you can really see how they look on, because obviously I'm just kind of floating them there, kind of holding them there, hoping that they stay. But you really get an idea of the size. And obviously you can kind of spin them how you wish so that they kind of fit the lobe how you want them to. But that's just an idea of that size that's well over a ½ inch from the side to side, top to bottom, because it's really almost like a diameter, so it's really special there. Let's blow them out, take a look at them. They are not even going to be the $19.99, or, why are we doing this? It's so crazy good. They're not even going to be 15 or 14 or 13 or 12. This is one of those important, we only have one other pair of Paraiba earrings. They're like $8,500. So I love when we can bring you something that gives you that color, gives you that rarity, but certainly saves you big, big buku bucks. It's $1,099 for the pair. $1,099 for the pair. Come on in, and that's one pair, and they're also any gold you wish. So another option where, yeah, typically we're going to see the Paraibas in the white gold, but that doesn't mean you can't have them in yellow or rose. We'll do that. We'll do it. So a little repeat for you from last night. Thank you, Patrice, for asking for them. Always a pleasure to bring those out, especially when they're discounted like that. So anybody get the opal bangle? Let me know if that opal bangle is still here or gone. Same with the aqua. That is still here at the moment, so you can grab those if you would like. Just because we're moving on, I got to move very quickly because we have a lot to show you, including a Padparadscha. Thank you. So, oh, did you say bangle or earrings? Bangle for the opals. You got it. That bangle's gone. And then we still have the aqua, and now we still have the earrings. So fabulous requests here. Thank you so much on the bangle. Our bracelets are flying. We have a great wheel. And I also have a really cool citrine, fancy cut. You won't find it anywhere else, in a pendant. So that's not something we see all the time. Really looking forward to that. Just some incredible pieces here. And let me know who's got the earrings. Patrice, if you have any questions about those, let me know. It's nice to see them up close and personal so you can really take it all in and get a sense of that tremendous size that you have here going on. It looks amazing. And such a fun little kind of, yeah, it's clover-like, right? It's really neat. So, and there's actually that little dip. They're concave, so just the centerpiece is going to be the lowest point of the earring where the stone is set. That's where the Paraiba is, and that's why it looks so good. It's diamond cut Paraiba that are matched up and looking good. So fabulous opportunity there. If you would like them, $10.99. Let me know who's got them, any gold you wish at all. So that's a huge opportunity for you. And then there's also, speaking of Paraibas, I'll just flash it. Not sure why this was marked down, but I'll definitely enjoy showing it to you. That is for sure. If you wanted a matching ring, whew, okay, that just sent like a little chill up my spine. This kind of, I mean, they're almost like cool to look at. I'm not just talking about like cool. I'm talking about like fresh, like almost give you a little zing, right? This, although, to be fair, this is pretty much the top Paraiba we've ever had, 2850 in the 3-stone setting style with that immaculate, bright, neon, gotta love it color. I'll tell you, I have so many gals that have been looking for big Paraibas, and this has been marked down. I just thought, I don't know, the earrings inspired me. So it's a little early for something like this, but it is 18 karat gold. Yes, go ahead, Spencer.
What kind of post is that
The earrings? Those are post and butterflies, so centered post, as I said. I'll show that to you there. Let me actually show you the back so you can see how they're finished as well. So actually, there's your stamp in the back. They're going to be all finished, but you can still reach your diamonds and clean them if you need to. There's a centered post. So the post is directly behind the Paraiba because, again, they can kind of spin and go, you know, up or down or sideways or however you want, because those three obviously creates this 3 points, right? So you can kind of wear them, you know, however you like on the ear, and that's a butterfly backing. So it's the traditional tension back butterfly backing. Okay, so that is the deal there. And back to the matching ring, if you will. Pear shape is the 302. It's all 18 karat gold, by the way, all 18K. Gosh, I don't know. I can't even grip those earrings. They're so heavy. They're really big. So very impressive earrings. Enjoy them if you get them. Here's our 302, absolutely bright as can be. It also is 18 karat solid gold, but there are also 47 points. And I know with important stones, this tends to be the mounting that people love when it comes to our big diamonds, or certainly, and if you're waiting on hold, bear with us. We've got a few people waiting here. So keep that in mind. This is a really, really special 3-stone style where we have nearly a 1/4 carat in each diamond. So it's got to be correct. You got to use big diamonds because you're working with a bigger stone. So very, very impressive. And to get those 47 points and then to see that color, that's where it's at. Certainly we don't have many stones that are over 3 carats, but the other thing is that color that is so spot on, just what you want. And it also has great clarity for a Paraiba, which again, we talked at length about tourmalines earlier with our Rubellite. They are supposed to have quite a few inclusions as a rule. This just really, I mean, remarkable clarity on a stone like this. This is for my gals. I know it's not that kind of, it's probably not that impulsive piece that you just go instantly. I mean, jewelry is supposed to be that instant emotional connection, like you know you gotta have it when you see it. But this is probably for somebody who's thought about owning Paraiba, who's making a considered decision when it comes to Paraiba, and you've probably seen them and been scouting them and thinking about those really large sizes are tough. So, you know, always just kind of, you know, important to point out. I mean, I'm really familiar with, you know, when it's not a good feeling when you missed out on something that's a one of a kind, especially when it's a great value like this is going to be. So I don't want anyone to think like, oh, there's tons of 3 carats, I can just pick one up at any time. That's not the case. There are only a couple of stones that are larger. One's a heart shape, it's like 30 grand. One's an oval, it's close to 35,000. And then we have this stone, which is pretty similar in size, all the color and clarity. It's the only 3-stone style we have. So if you're already a fan of the 3-stone, this is the one to own. Over 3 carats, amazing clarity to it, beautiful bigger diamonds, and it's not 35,000. That's why I'm bringing it out. Yeah, it goes with earrings. Yes, it's, I think, the best we have as far as everything where you get the size, the clarity, and the color. It's the package deal coming together, and especially when the last part of that package is the price, the pretty, pretty price tag. Take a look at this. It's not even 35,000, yes. Thank you, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. This is not going to be 35 or 25,000 or even $20,000. And here's what we can do. I'm not even doing it for $10,000. This is what you may have been waiting for. If you have been thinking, I've decided, I am sure, I want that Paraiba that speaks to me. I want the big size. I want to give up nothing when it comes to color or clarity. This is it. I'm not even going to do $9,999. Take a look at it on the hand just to give you an idea of what that looks like, and the perfect symmetry of that ring with the balance of the 3 stones, but also with that color, and watch as it moves and see the color that goes all the way through it. See that? It's not going to be $9,999. It is not, wait a minute, guys. This is so good. It's not even going to be $89.99. It's over 3 whole carats. That you don't see very often. And here's what we'll do. You ready? Not even going to be $8,999. It's getting at home right now. $8,888. Boy, I don't often feel short. I feel so short when you come up here. I feel like a little tiny shorty. And I kind of like it. Anyway, 8888, yes. Okay, bangle is back. If you were heartbroken over missing out on the opal bangle, well, who was our potential new register? New register, not sure. So, guys, if you want the bangle, we'll still, we'll re-release that for you. Re-release it? I guess just release will suffice. And 8888 in the Paraiba. So, George, did we not get the memo? Does he actually want a men's aqua? Is that the deal? Okay. We may have missed that memo. No wonder he didn't get it. What's that? Oh, achoo. Achoo. Exactly. He may have been sneezing at the time, George, so he may have missed the gents ring part of it. Boy, it's a good thing he's not here. Yeah, he's going to hear about it when he comes back, right? All right, I can't help it. Take a look at this. Hey, I'm just glad we have one, because if you asked me, I would have gone, no, I don't think we have an aqua gents ring, but we do. So you know what? George, thank you for understanding with the miscommunique. This is 686 is the ad number, so 0686. It's actually a 264 cushion cut. This is a man's ring here. And I'm just delighted we have one. It looks great. And it's also a 264 with 39 points in diamonds that act almost as almost like a double parentheses here on the side. And then all the mirror finishing on the gold. You're going to get this great status look on the sides. And this is finished. Oh yeah, we got all those great diamond-like cutouts throughout the back. So you got the great finishing. Hey, George, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. I offered on the ladies version. We're going to offer it on the gents piece as well. Is this more what he's looking for, Nathan? Because that's a great stone again. Same color. And you know what I'm going to do? I feel bad that we had a little miscommunication on his request a couple of days ago, so I'll tell you what. You see this? I bet you he's going, nah. Tell you what. Special opportunity. Obviously, this is a bigger stone, more diamond weight. Or does it have more diamond weight? I can't remember what the last one was. Yeah, similar. Similar, about 9 points different. It's a bigger stone. It's a lot more gold. Tell you what I'm going to do. Nathan, $14.99. Same price as the ladies' ring, because just to help him out. Because I feel like, we spent time showing him a ladies' ring. He's going, that's not what I'm looking for. Make it the same price. That way, ladies or gents ring, you are not paying a penny difference. That's what I like. And this I'm going to show on the hand here. Remember all that finishing on the inside? You can choose your gold color. Oh my. So here we go. This is your chance to pick it up. Wait till you see this. This is a great, I would say medium to large gents ring. Oh yeah, it's really special. And it's going to be, I just got to try this on. I cannot believe this price tag. I mean, why not? So I hear about it. It's okay. Big gents ring, heavy gold weight. Look at that profile. Look at that profile. And this is, there's something going on with that stone. It's not just about the color saturation level. It's about the bright white lights coming from within it. Look at that Sparkle City. So great chance to own a gents aqua. I'm so glad we have one for you. Heavy gold weight, $14.99. You just saw a ladies ring for the exact same price, which didn't have nearly the gold. So huge value there. Thank you, George, for requesting it. Let me know if anybody would like that one. It looks like at the moment it is available. So fabulous idea. And just a reminder here that bangle is also available. So let me grab that back, bring it back out for you as well. If you want that opal bangle, don't wait, guys. This is a hugely important bangle with all those black opal. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I just love each one. So don't feel bad. Sometimes this works out and it's just a meant to be moment. So if you wanted that opal bangle, I'm showing you just a little closer because I love seeing those stones up close. So give us a call if you'd like that. I really think that bangle for $24.99, let's sell it again. Let's sell it again. Let's do it. We can do that. Coming up next, what's he think about the men's aqua? Is it good? Is it what he's looking for? Or do I need to make something? Because I can do that. I'm all for custom making and custom designing. Let me not distract you too much here. But I just want to let you know that bangle was sold and it's back. So again, really important time to pick it up. And then we've got a great wheel coming up. And we still have the Rubellite pear shape too. Alrighty, so and just a quick look here at Linda. I'm just going to show Linda. She purchased a big diamond the other day from us and was thinking about remounting. So speaking of special requests and custom designs, this is one option that we usually see large diamonds in. This is a 2-carat 53 in an oval, and there's just a great value for anybody who wants it as well. But that's one option. And Linda, I've got pictures to email you later, so expect an email about 4 in the morning or so. I'll be sending you an email. That's going to be one option. And then also I do have a 325. Because I know she was looking for a large stone. We just set this one up. It's the largest stone we have. It's a 325 oval brilliant. So another option for you here. It is a VS stone, and that's a 3 stone. So certainly lets that stone kind of show up and shine. So Linda, and was it? I don't even want to guess. I thought I had it for a minute. I can't remember. But hi, Linda. We spoke earlier. So, Linda, if you're watching, this is going to be the 325. That is the largest stone I have. So that's new, actually, tonight. That's where? Wisconsin. That's right. I love my Wisconsin peeps. Actually, you guys know Judy in Wisconsin, right? She just told me today, she goes, hey, Lolo. She goes, I'm getting your Packers schedule ready. Because I have, like I told you earlier, I have a gift with rooting on sports teams. Judy knows that for years. For years, I've helped her with the Packers. I am a Packers fan, believe it or not, born and raised in LA, but hey, I've adopted her team, so I respect, hey, Mike and Linda. Linda, I want to show you, that's what a 3 stone looks like. So if you wanted like very similar to what we saw in the Paraiba a minute ago. That's our 325. It has 55 points in just single individual diamonds. That means going to be 55 total. So a little over a quarter carat each on each side. And then this is not a bridge, but it is another style. And then I've got photos of a bridge I'll send you later in an email. But this is going to be the wider side pave, and then that halo, but you can see how it sits up. And that's not a 3 carat stone, but that's a 253. And if anybody, these are just to give her, oh my God. And Judy just messaged me and she goes, it's in the mail. Your schedule is on the way. Oh, I can't wait to get it. Good. Boy, oh boy. Love it. I love it. Thank you, Judy, so much. How kind of her. She keeps me up to date on all. Now we just got to make sure, you know, we'll see what happens with Aaron Rodgers. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I have any power over that, Judy. I don't know if I can keep players and, you know, because that gets into contracts and money. I don't have that kind of power. But this is going to be the 325 here. That's the largest we have. And then we have the 253. And by the way, if anybody wants to pick those up, these are for Linda to see mountings. So if anybody is intrigued by any of those, we're bringing them under $20,000. Actually, this one, the 253, it's a big stone in a VS2 quality with a GIA cert. That's under 10. Yeah, let me say that again. That's under 10. So that is what I want to share with you here, just because maybe we just bring up the info so it actually seems more real. 3210 is the odd number. Yeah, 3210. It sounds like a mic countdown, doesn't it, Tony? 3210. That's going to be that's a 2 carat 53 stone, brilliant oval cut. It's a VS2 quality. It has a cert. And as we've discussed, some of our stones have certs and some don't. We give you those options because not everybody needs a cert. Some people want one. Some people don't mind if it doesn't have one. So this has got a 125 diamond weight around it. And I just wanted to show it to you because when I say under 10, I mean it's like, you know, literally it's a $20,000 ring. And I can show you that because look at that. There's the ring right there. And there's the price tag where it was supposed to be. And that's where it started. So from $64,000 to $20,000. And now today I sort of ruined the surprise, but hey, it's a VS2 stone and it's going for $9,999, a special Thursday night discount here. And look at the cert that comes with it. So if you wanted to get, oh, I don't know, oval modified brilliant, basically a 7 by 9.5, it is a W to X range VS2. And I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing much of anything except right at the top there. That's the only inclusion marker I see there. And that's it. That's why it would be a VS2. So very special. It's an inscribed stone as well. So you've got the GI cert number inscribed on the stone, and that is not something you see without the help of a microscope, but that is a really, really special way to kind of link up the stone and the cert forever. So they're always kind of traceable that way. Here's the inside finished as well. It's a wide ring, so do size up a half size when you get it, but this is so important to go over 2.5 carats. And I think if you've been scouting yellow diamonds elsewhere, you know we're going to beat everybody by a mile on our yellow diamond pricing. No doubt about it. So, Linda, that's an option. Wider sides, halo around it. You can see how it sits up off the band. And then we also have, again, some beautiful options in 3 stones or bridges. So that's going to be $9,999. Just thought I'd pop it in for you. It's as it is in the two-tone gold as they typically are, custom made, finished on the inside. All right, let's go to our top of the hour. We're almost there, guys. Actually, we got a few minutes. So before we do that, I have this really, really, really special citrine. I'm going to show this to you. This is a really rare, and I love it. Just got to figure out a way to get it polished for once and for all. It is a beautiful stone. This is going to be citrine, which we normally don't see. Kind of like the aqua deal. Hey, Nathan, did we help him out with the aqua, or does he need me to make something? Making a request. So the Aqua Gents ring is here, the Aqua Ladies ring is here, the bangle is here. I'm not having much luck, but it's nice to have you guys with us today. Take a look what we have here. Is that a cool cut or is that a cool cut? Anybody like flowers? I'm obsessed with fresh flowers. I love fresh flowers. And I look at this stone and it looks like there's a floral internally inside of the stone, which is a citrine. It's a citrine. It's amazing. And it's item number 3044. And it's got this almost like corkscrew or winding, twisting S-curve of diamonds that intertwines with these like zigzag shapes, lightning for your pendant. It's a Madeira citrine. It's a 4 carat 64 trillion in a fancy cut. Even the top, as you see the light gleam off the facets off the top. Obviously, there's a lot of internal faceting there that's also laser cutting that makes those little dots that look like the stamen of a floral. But it's also going to be, those facets that are really long and triangular that are on the top of the stone that are just adding to the magic of this 464 with the diamonds that are going through and around and making your bail, which the bail is going to be either here, here, or here. There are actually 3 bails, and I'll show you. If you want to get funky and put your chain through the middle or the bottom or the top, that is up to you. Okay, technically, if your chain was thin enough, it could actually go here, and you could have a weird look if you want to go like, you know, I guess it would look like an arrow then if you had the citrine point at the top. So you just, see how you can kind of mix it up, change it up, switch it up, do what you wish. There are essentially 3 or 4 bails depending on how you want to look at it. Yeah, that's a good idea, Tony. We're going to show you on the hand. It's got 11 points in diamonds once again, so it's really beautiful. Here it is, nice size pendant, really shows up. November's birthstone traditionally, and now we get to blow it out and get you one of the most affordable items we have in all of our inventory, and shows you how we roll. It's not just about affordability. Anybody can make a citrine affordable. We're taking Madeira citrine best of, fancy cutting with 1.25 inches top to bottom length, these amazing flashes of the stone and the way it's cut. Actually, what I'm going to do is go ahead and show you again up close. And you know what we're going to do here? Just get you a nice opportunity. If you need to get a little something to treat yourself, but you don't want to break the bank doing it, you're loving the $10,000 yellow diamond, but you're going, don't know if that's going to work right now. Tell you what we'll do. I'll get this under $5.99 like it's supposed to be. It's got those 11 points in diamonds. Of course, we'll do the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. But it's time to shine, okay? Time to shine. You ready? Not 5, not 4, not even $449. Let's make it easy right now. $399 on that one. We have 10 seconds till the top of the hour. So guess what? We got a lot. We spent the first hour mostly showing your requests, which is great. Keep those coming. Let me know what you'd like. If you have questions about anything in the first hour, hey, let me know. We can hook you up with a lot of the pieces we had in this first hour, like my beautiful bangle. Don't wait on the gorgeous opal bangle. Don't wait. And then I've got that really special tanzanite emerald cut, my favorite, one I have created. I think I'm up to 7 times that I've created it, and it's still not enough. So we have that on the way for you. I mean, just an amazing array of shopping opportunities and experiences tonight in the best of jewelry. Call me on this one. It's $399. We'll give it 60 seconds as our top of the hour has arrived. And look at the stone itself. That is the coolest thing to see fancy cutting. I mean, if this was easy, everybody would do it, right? I mean, that's what I mean. I'm not talking about hosting. No, I'm talking about that cutting, right? The cutting, and it brings out these gorgeous golden yellows. It has this really rich marigold. I mean, there's a difference between citrine and Madeira. The Madeira citrine is that best of quality, that super orange, really almost like red flashes. But then when you have this cutting internally in the stone, it's bringing out another color entirely, and really another show. It's like a light show, laser lights. I mean, I look at that like 4th of July is coming, right? It'll be here before you know it. But look at the kind of life that's coming from that stone. It's just the coolest cut, and it looks like a floral internally within it, which if you're going, well, show me the back. How'd they do that? I mean, it's like literally, look at this. They actually do some matte finishing and some laser cutting on the inside of the trillion. I mean, it's a great piece. Spencer's got one too. Thank you so much. Remember, we can do the white, the yellow, or the rose, so you choose whatever combo you like the best. We're happy to help you out. All right, next up, we still have that beautiful Paraiba 3-stone. I'm so looking for a Paraiba to wear every day. That should be the one. I mean, I just think that is the best we're going to see in Paraiba all together. So very important wheel is coming up for our top of the hour. We got some main attractions here, some really big time pieces, and then I might just go ahead and start auctions, right? I mean, we did it last night, and boy, did we have fun with that, right? Wasn't that fun? So many incredible auctions for you. We're going to have a bunch today, I can tell. So I think we're going to start bringing those out and seeing what you want to do and how you guys want to price stuff. You know, maybe my pricing, maybe you're tired of me pricing stuff. Maybe you want to price your own jewelry. I am all for that. We're going to do it a bunch tonight. We have 2 hours left in our Thursday. We are live. So you let me know if there's anything we can do for you, okay? Anything at all. If we can show you something, if you need something recapped from the first hour, you want to get one of those big special museum pieces in the house, we got it. So help me out and I'll help you out, and we'll do like tag team shopping, okay? So, hey, listen, shopping is my passion in life. It is my absolute passion. There is nothing I love more besides sports than shopping. So it is really, 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 truly just absolutely just a treat to be able to hook you up with the finest in jewelry. So let me know if we have any specific requests. We'll do that for you. And then we've got a fabulous, fabulous tanzanite 3-stone as well. Let's get to our top of the hour. We're going to share something with you, and I want to tell you right now, this tanzanite, this is the one. I want to give you that little reveal here. It's 1920. The one that I have now made, I think this is the 8th time I've made it. It'll be the final time I make it because, well, emerald cut. 2 words, emerald cut. Tough to do. You know what I'm talking about now, right? That we remember, right? This is the 4 karat plus. It has a carat 24. This all-star, so many of you commented and you went, it was so identifiable because the first time I ever custom made it was the 2nd time ever. We had one, it sold very quickly. And then the first person that reached out to me was a shopper who was a former teacher of mine. She was literally an elementary school teacher of mine. I recognized her name. She had no idea it was me. I knew who she was. And she's like, oh, that's creepy. One of my students is hosting the show that I love. And then she's like, hey, since we're tight, can you make me that ring again? And it snowballed. And every time I brought it out, I made her one. Her name's Diana. I made her one. She loves it. Made hers in yellow gold. Then, of course, everyone goes, I want Diana's ring. And it's kind of become Diana's ring because that's how it all started. And so everyone said to me, like, I want that ring you made for your teacher. So every time I bring it out, we struggle to keep it here and get it for everybody. So we have one tonight. Just want to let you know that is what's a-coming. But I also know in the tanzanite world, one thing we've had is pretty much prevalence in rings, but not always a piece to go with it. And yet I think if you're totally loving, I mean, I saw this phrase, I think literally I counted, it was 7 times today, that I saw the phrase from all different shoppers, all different customers who took time out of their busy Thursdays to reach out to me to tell me that something they've received is better than it looked on TV. One gal was almost admonishing me. She was like, you know, that opal's way better. And I'm like, I tell you, they're always like the worst an opal's ever going to look is on TV. The worst a tanzanite's ever going to look is on TV. Those are stones that have a tough time looking good on TV anyways, but our stones are so important and so much better that it really is sometimes difficult to share all the beauty with you guys in a television setting because it's a different setting with the lights, right? They're bright, and that's great for our VS diamonds. We have to bring a lot of light to show you and amplify and really put a spotlight literally on those VS diamonds. But so many people realize, and we hear it all the time, I literally had 7 different people today. It was just funny. I'm going, here we go. Everyone said the same thing. And these are about different pieces. One was a yellow diamond, one was a tanzanite, one was an opal ring in rose gold. I mean, the list goes on. And they're all saying the same thing. Do you know that ring that I got? I love it. And it looks better than it did even on television. And how many places can you say that about? Because I'm a shopper. I'm not a TV shopper as much as I am an online shopper, which is the same kind of thing, really, except when I online shop, there's nobody, talking me into stuff. I just talk myself in. I don't need help. Anybody else go like, I don't need help shopping. I know what I like. I just, it's nice to know when we're talking really high-end jewelry, you need to know and be a really educated buyer. But it's true. Our tanzanites, you can never appreciate them fully until you see one in person. And if you've already experienced one in a ring, I want to bring you a pendant because I think that might round out the collection and like literally round out the collection because I'm about to show you a round blue wing block D to start off our hour. By the way, welcome. Happy Thursday, guys. Glad you're with us. Lauren Blair, TVON. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move that pendant aside, or rather, we're going to go from one pendant to another, huh? Actually, let me see if I can maneuver this a little bit further down here just so you can see this. And I really want you to see this color. A round in a pendant in a big size. Get yourselves ready. I don't have my normal stand here, so I'm going to improvise for a moment. Oh, look at how pretty this is. I just think if you've got a ring and you're loving it, you might want a pendant next. What do you think, you guys? What do you think? A stunning, superstar, high-end, really special blue wing block D in a round. We are going to have some fun with this. I know pendants get a little pricey, especially in the big sizes like you're seeing right now. This is so amazing, right? So amazing. We are, okay, let me grab something a little more appropriate here. Let me move that up so you can really see it. Are you guys ready on this? Red D, for a little blue wing black D treasure piece here. Item number, because right, if you have a ring and you love it, did you think about going a pendant route? Did you think about adding to the blue wing collection? Did you think about it? Did you think maybe it's time to add? Time to get something extra? What if we can make it a really special value? It's item number 3271. This is a 3-carat 57. Excuse the chain there. I'll kind of tuck that in here. It's a 357 round. It is, of course, our blue wing block D. There's nothing else in the universe like it. Nothing else. It also is 64 points in diamonds. Those are going to be the big round brilliants. And then you have the bail. And also, this is not something you usually see, but in this case, the size of the piece is so large, we had to bring you, see that bigger diamond there between the bail and the round halo? That's necessary because the bail was such that we needed to give it an extension to set it up and connect it to this gorgeous halo. I don't know about everybody here, but I got to tell you, if you love this stone, the way I know so many of you have, it's been received so well. I know we have the best. Nobody else has it, by the way. So no matter what somebody else might be calling theirs, that is just kind of imitating what we're doing here. We are the only ones that have this private collection. It was just that, a private collection of stones saved, not only mined. This is actually from the miner, which I think is pretty cool, right? I don't think there are too many opportunities in jewelry or gems where you actually get to enjoy stones that were actually collected by the miner who mined them with his own 2 hands, that and several tools, right? This is really special, and we're almost out of it. We don't have it forever and ever and ever. It's important to take advantage of it while it's here. And I thought with a $9,100 pendant, it was just the other day, I had a 4-carat or a 5-carat in a round, almost identical, but it was still like, still like $7,000. So not everybody could just like sink their teeth into it. I really want you to be able to get, because I look at this as an addition. I look at this as most likely you have a ring and you're ready to add to it. You're ready to give yourself the whole collection, get a set, coordinate beautifully if you choose to, maybe gifting because rings are tricky to gift, so maybe a pendant's a little easier. If you really adore somebody and you really want to give them the best tanzanite in the world, this is it. Shall we? $9,100, it's just not going to work. We have nobody on the phone line who even's like, hey, Lolo, I like it. So here's what I'm going to do instead. We're going to try something here. And like I said, maybe I need to stop pricing stuff for a bit. I'm going to leave it up to you. But I'm no dummy. It's Thursday night, and there's a lot going on. So I'm game to let you decide, but I realize where I start is going to determine whether we have one bidder or hopefully more. And hopefully we can open those doors to a really big stone in the best of quality. Of course, there's always a special nature about the rounds. We don't see a lot of rounds. The rounds deliver the blue wing color, the saturation, the neon, but they also deliver an incredible amount of flash, so it lights up. And this round gives you the reds. Not all the rounds do that with a really evident quality. So are you ready? We're going to start not even at 45. We're already half off. I'm not starting there. I'm just curious who's out there. Forgive me, but you guys can see me. I can't see you. That's the downside of TV, right? I mean, it'd be great if we were all here shopping together, in-house, in the same room. And maybe one day we will, But for now, I got to figure it out. And I got to find out, and I got to help you out, and I'm not going to start at $45 or $35 or $2,500 on a 357 Blue Wing Block D. Enormous diamonds around it. 64 points. Any gold you want is going to be $100 increments, Tony. I'm going to tell you why. I'm not starting at 25. I have not a soul on the phone lines. And this tanzanite, did we forget what a superstar this is? Take a look at this. I mean, this is important. That is some important material right there. And it's not, nope, apparently not 25. It's not going to work. I'm just kind of going with the flow, kind of seeing where you guys are at. $2,000 to start, another $500 off to get this superstar going. Let's do it. What do I have to lose besides money, right? And it's not my money, that's the fun part, right? It's just like you walk into a casino and someone hands you a bag and you open it up and it's like full of crisp $100 bills. And they're going, go ahead, have fun. Go ahead, have fun. Just go ahead. Just enjoy. Tell you what, no open yet. I'm not a quitter. Not at least when it comes to shopping. I ain't no quitter. I got to persevere here. We don't have $2,000 to open. It's a 357 stone. It is the ultimate neon, the ultimate red flash. You get it all. And sometimes with the rounds, you get a little white flash, but not the red flash. This has got everything going on. I'm going to start at $1,500. Let's try it. 15. I'm going to try it. Why not? Like I said, we're going to get a tanzanite pendant out the door today. One way or the other, we're going to get it out the door. And I'm going to make it $100 increments. Please forgive me, but $9,100 piece, $1,500 to start. A lot of savings going on there. Let's go ahead and give it 60 seconds. Take another look at the piece. Yeah, and you don't need to have a round either. Did I finally get it out the window? I really one day. And it's going to fall down 75 stories to the ground. No, not really. So here we are. We're looking for 15. Well, I tried it. You can't say that we didn't give it a good effort here, right? But we're verifying. I've got 40 seconds to find the open. What's going on back there, Christine? Got a tanzanite lover? Are you going to tell? Listen, who's going to break the news to them? Are you going to tell them or should I tell them? It's even better in person. See, we should have you march up here. You're kind of new here, right? We could have you march up here and look at the monitor, which is what everyone sees at home too. And we could see if that looks better. It looks better. So let me do the other kind of boring things like measure it and put it on my hand and all that good stuff. And then we're going to see, do we have the open, by the way? So we've got the open. Oh, good. We've got the open. I didn't realize it. So we actually officially have the open at 15. Let me go ahead and try this on my hand. We're going to ditch the little card. I'm going to drape it. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to measure. Oh, where'd my ruler go? Go, gadget arm. Here we go. There is the measurement from top to bottom. It's an inch. It's an inch from top to bottom. I love that bigger diamond. We don't usually do that. Diamonds in the bail, bigger diamond, halo around the tansy. The mansy-pansy-tansy, right there. It is a good one. This is going to fit a variety of chains. I love it with our DBTY. Yes, it will work for the DBTY or the UDBTY or whatever you want to do, okay? I'm going to show it up close as well. Let me do that. We are going to show you up close because then I'll get to move it a little bit more as well and see how this looks. I'm sorry, Tony, now he has to change like the lighting when it's not sitting on the card upright, but look at that. This way I can come in even closer for you. Tell you what, we're hanging out with what, 15? Do we have 16 from anybody? Thinking about it, verifying, anybody? Talk to me. 15, and what we can do is any gold color you wish. Happy to do that. It's a big stout piece. As a matter of fact, I'll show you even from like across the room distance so you can really get an idea of how big this is because that is a serious stone that's really, climbing towards that 4 carat mark in a round. Always a premium on a round. Doesn't matter what it is, guys. Maybe it was just too early to do an auction. I'm not sure. Not sure how to figure this, but we're in some serious trouble here. And we've only got one bidder and one person thinking about it. Let me show you also just kind of to walk you through it here from a little bit more of a distance away. And just to show you, I mean, this is really, really special, guys. And to see something like, oh, and I've got to show you the back too. I mean, really just a stunning piece that it's not small. I mean, it's a bigger piece. You're going to notice, when I say you, everyone around you, right? That's the beauty of a pendant. And when you get to appreciate a ring and a bracelet, everyone else is seeing the earrings and the pendant right off the bat. So sometimes the most important accessories we wear, as far as others' perspective, are our earrings and our pendants, right? Because that's really in sight with the facial features. So it's really important sometimes to have a great piece on the neckline. Listen. We're going to give this 2 minutes, and I'm going to declare it done because this is obviously a problem. If the whole idea was to get a lot of people, and maybe it's just too early to do auctions, or maybe it's just that everybody's somewhere else, I don't know, but this is your time to jump in. I have never had a tanzanite pendant before, ever for this price. When it's the only thing I've done is like 1 carat stones, but this is a different deal entirely. We're not talking about a 1 carat stone here. We're not talking about a 1 or a 2. We're not talking about an oval or a cushion. We're talking about the ideal premium cut. If you've ever run it around, it's time now. We're going to give it 2 minutes as well so we can wrap this up. We'll see if anybody wants to come in and play. I'm going to show it to you again. It's funny. As I look down, I'm looking straight down on the piece. So I'm looking like at the bail down. The whole bail and all the diamonds right now that I'm seeing face down, it's all glowing purple. It's like the glow is truly like emanating. And so it's turning the gold and the diamonds, it's turning them bright purple. It's incredible what we see here with this quality. And look where we're at. Oh my goodness. You guys know how to surprise a girl on a Thursday night. Take a look at this. One more time up close. Again, put it on your diamonds by the yard. Put it on whatever you want. your favorite box link chain, your favorite link chain, your favorite Rolo, whatever you want. Put it on a choker. It's beautiful. But I'll tell you what, Tony, I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Let's see if we can get this one gone. Final 2 minutes. Let me know if we're verifying. I have to be really careful with auctions, guys, because sometimes lately they've been kind of, you know, we do them and we think it's done and then somebody backs out. So we're doing a little extra verifying here, which is not scary. It's just to make sure that we don't have to redo it. So let me get very specific on the verifications, but keep an eye on the clock. And if you want to be part of this auction, you got to dial in the next 90 seconds or so. And then we shut it on down. We shut it down. So here's the time right now to jump in. Not too much time to wait here because there is a delay and we want to make sure you're in before the clock hits 0. Super important there. We're looking for 16. I started too low. I admit it. I admit it. This kind of, you know, adventure and this real goal I had to get a lot of people in is just failing me. And that's okay. I have to live with that. You never know how the auctions, I mean, we have to have a little mercy when it comes to the auctions because we never have any way of knowing how this is going to go. It's kind of the thrill ride of shopping here is a live auction where I'm starting way too low. And for anybody who's wanted a gigantic blue wing, and if you have, I don't care if you're stone in a ring or in a bracelet or in earrings, if you have pear shapes, cushion cuts, princess, if you have an asher, if you have a beautiful, let's say you have a round, perfect. But if you have any of the other cuts too, it's the color that's going to match. That's how I usually roll. If I've got stones that coordinate, I do just that. I don't usually get the same stone shape. I usually just prioritize the same stone color and then I'll mix and match the shapes a bit. That's what I always prioritize. So I think if you've got anything but a round, you're still okay. You're still really good. You're going to have a beautiful collection of matching stones because what's important is what I wouldn't do is go, you know, trot out somewhere else and buy another tanzanite in the marketplace and then put it on with your blue wing because they'll never match. They'll never even look like the same stone ever, right? They know they won't. So that's what's important. If you're already in love with the blue wing, why go backwards now? Why ever, you know, why have to concede, right? Just get that same amazing quality, which now is ridiculously affordable. No doubt about that. And are we at 16? Clock is out. Let's see. Final call. Let me see if we've got 16 officially. You got it? Sell it. Sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Also, okay, one quick look here. I do have a mandarin bangle, just FYI, but I have something very special for my bicolor tourmaline ladies, okay? We're going to take a look at a bicolor tourmaline. Look at this. I love this stone. It's so pretty. It's got the greens into the pinks. It's the lighter shades. They're not too garish. They're really just soft, and yet you really see the standout quality of the transition of the colors here. So it's really well done. This is actually going to be 3292. Real quick one here. It's a Kara 44 emerald cut in the bicolor. Love that. Just love it. So yeah, 144. Plus, it's interesting. This is like taking, if you've ever heard of a knife edge band, this kind of reminds me of that. Think of it as like arrows. The band is smooth, but it looks as if it's trying to do the knife edge with the diamonds on the sides, where it's got these almost, or is it wonder rings, right? Little point, like the chevron, but they're a little more rounded. So really just cradling the sides, kind of drawing your eye into the magic of that stone. The diamond weight is 14 points. Want to make a bicolor affordable. I think so many people love our bicolors, but when we bring you the museum pieces that get everyone's attention, there's so much money. And, you know, even when we mark them down, they're still $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000, so on and so forth. I really want anybody to be able to experience this rare stone. We talked about rare tourmalines earlier. Heck, we had Rubellite, we had Paraiba already on the show. I want to make sure you can experience 2 of the colors. It's like a twofer, right? You get 2 of the colors we love out of tourmalines in one fabulous piece of jewelry and remarkable clarity. Quite frankly, they would never ever cut it this way if it didn't have that clarity. And if you think every bicolor just automatically has clarity, heck no, they're tourmalines. So they struggle with clarity across the board. So that is part of the real wow factor here, is that you have so much clarity in that stone. Watch this, out it will go. I'm going to make this easy because originally this was $16.99 and that's not going to do it tonight. Look at that. Even the inside, I didn't even see that coming. And you know what's interesting? Did anybody leave it open enough so it doesn't distract from the clarity of the stone? But look at that. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, just ever so slightly. You see the little bit of the round there, but from that angle you don't. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I'll treat you to something here. I'm really trying to get everyone a bicolor. I get a lot of messages daily about, love those bicolors. Those are cool, right? And I get it, because, you know, ideally we'd all love to have every piece of jewelry. Sometimes that's not in the budge. So what we like is, you know, you get 2 colors in 1 stone here in a really rare gem. We're going to blow it out. It's not even $9.99. And you can really see the pinks and the greens there, can't you? And then, oh yeah, some flash of those gorgeous step cuts down the sides. Oh, let's make this easy. Easier. It's easy at $9.99. Let's make it better. Not even $9.99, $8.99, or $7.99. Blow it out. I'll make it $777 right now. 777. Lucky number and a lucky price tag on a really, really special stone. And I love the softer shades of the greens and those beautiful sage greens into those peachies and then the pinks. It's so pretty. It's so much, it's just feminine, right? Beautiful colors. That's blended by nature, not by man. And it's $777. Don't forget, we're just about to that halfway point of the show, so if you have requests, we'd love to hear them. And just because I struck out with requests earlier doesn't mean that we won't have just what you're looking for. So give me a call. Now, does anybody want to see the big diamond pendant? Because, you know, I got one of these. Yeah, I got one. And so I've never done anything like this. We've certainly had too many rings that I can even count that have been in this style, but we've not had a pendant. So I think, again, along the same lines of, do you love your ring in your yellow diamond so much that you'd like a matching piece? But you don't want to give up that quality of that yellow. Let me show you what we have. $777. Okay, so let me show you this. I flashed it earlier because I'm so excited this is here, and it might just look perfect on its own. Wow, my lucky day. So 3282 is the odd number here. This is brand new, and you've probably seen, maybe we even have one here if you need the ring still. You've probably seen styles like this where if you can imagine the bail's not there and a band is. That's what we've had over and over and over again. But, you know, I think same thing. Just because you're a pendant gal doesn't mean, I don't know why so many times it seems like pendants get the short end of the stick. And suddenly it's a pendant or it's a bracelet or it's an earring, so suddenly the stone quality goes down. Not here, but again, in general, in the jewelry world, it seems to work that way, and we're not believers in that. Nothing can be short of perfection here. It's how we roll. We're kind of like, you know, super perfectionist freaks here, and that is, I think, how you like it. I think that's how jewelry should be. I think these are important, you know, these are investments into something collectible that you're going to have forever that's highly valuable. So I think that you should have exactly. It's why I spend hours every day working with you guys and, you know, individually customizing things and making requests and making sure we can get you the perfect dream piece. And if it's not right the first time around, heck, we're going to go back to the drawing board and do it over and over until it is. That's important to us. And I don't know any place you can shop, retail, brick and mortar, store with a door, or on television or online that's going to do that. And we're really proud of that. We're a family. We look at you as family and we treat you like family. Maybe better than some, right? I don't know if everybody would do that, right? But we're really willing to work with you and go to all ends of the earth to make sure you get the dream piece. And I think for, you know, gorgeous rings that we've had, yellow diamond rings, always popular, always go. This is the matching pendant, but it's still, I think you're probably noticing, he's got one of these. So you're getting all of that perfect detail you want when you're buying an important diamond, and this one is. It's also, I think that's why we loved it as a pendant. It's that kind of unusual size. It's not a 1, it's not a 2. For those of you that shop here or just watch the show, you know we very rarely have, there's this big void typically between 1 and 2 carats in the yellows, right? It's either a 1 or under, or it's a 2 and over. What's in the middle there? This is a 129. Take a look. It's got the cert, so it's going to have all the details about this stone, and it's a 129. It's in between, like I said. So it looks like so many of the rings we've had with a 2 carat size, but it's a 129 WX VS quality. We'll show you the cert. 80 points in diamonds for the pendant. We only have one. I apologize in advance. I know this is going to be quite popular probably because I think there's a lot of you that might have been waiting. I just was going to unfold this so you can see the front, so you know what to expect when it arrives at your door. Diamond cert, GIA. Only one that matters when it comes to diamonds, white or fancy colors. You open it up, I think we're going to start there because that's where they would diagram and do diagram any inclusions. That is why over here It has got a VS1 clarity. So like I said before, no compromising because it's a pendant piece at all. Cushion modified brilliant, does that say 5.8? It says 5.8 by 6.23. It's also a 129, and it's a W2X VS1 inscribed. There's your clarity. Yeah, that says it all. Sometimes a diagram, an illustration means a lot more than VS1 because that's not going to mean a lot to everybody who doesn't know diamonds, right? But that's a very slightly included. And what that means is you're getting this higher end to me. And I'll tell you a little secret, guys, and a lot of my diamond viewers know this already. But for anybody who's not as super well versed in diamonds, to me, when you hit the VS mark, it's as good as getting an internally flawless as far as the visual. S size, sometimes you see something still. I's, you should. I1s, I2s, you're going to see stuff. Inclusions, carbon spots, fissures. SI kind of depends on where the inclusions are, how prominent they are, and how the size of the stone works. But VS, you're not. So what I'm saying is, visually from the naked eye point of view, which is how y'all looking at it, how everyone else is looking at it, you are getting what you would not be able to determine a differential between a VS and a flawless or an internally flawless. That's why that to me is, lucky for us, the standard. If you want a great stone without having to send it off to GI, which we already did, and know the nitty-gritty exact details of the clarity, it's going to look like a flawless because you're not going to see anything one way or the other. So what you're looking at is the brilliance. What you're looking at is the color. And nothing is being taken away by inclusions. I have one. This is going to be a blowout. It's our first time ever bringing you a certified yellow diamond in a pendant. So it better be good. That's how I look at it, at least. It better be good. So if you want it, you can try it. It is one only. It's got 80 points in diamonds. Let me show you the finishing in the back. You need to dial in very quickly. Do we already have someone thinking about it? Perhaps. Already ready? Yeah. Look at that. Hold on. Let me show it on the hand. Another size perspective. A measurement. I don't know where my ruler keeps going. Take a look at that. That's a big piece right there. Here's the actual measurement on it. Comes with the cert, which not even all the rings do. 1 inch in top to bottom length there. And it's not going to be, I got it right here on the bag, $19,927, dropping it tonight to $69.99. I will not do that. I will not. And do you have a ring that looks like it or that's going to go with it? Here you go. Who loves it? Who loves it? I'm about to blow it out. We only have one. Make it $3,999. That's it. It's going. Take a look. I just took, do you realize I took $3,000 off for no reason at all, other than to try and get it a home tonight on its very big debut, right here, right now. Gosh, I better just balance it, because the more I try to move it, the more I'm just kind of taken away from seeing right directly into that gorgeous stone. Remember, that's the cushion brilliant cut, so that's why it's flashing so well. And I just made it $3,000 less than it should ever be, just for the fun of it. Just to get it a home, just to give you a chance to own this very rare, certified, fancy yellow in that very elusive carat weight, 129. Getting close to a carat and a third in your carat weight of that single center stone, loaded with diamonds around it, finished on the inside so it's comfortable to wear on the neckline, and it is $39.99. We'll give it 60 seconds. That has got to go. It's just rare. It's just rare to see a gem, a diamond that is that size for your neckline without it being $20,000, right? So huge value there. And if you have that ring, I know we've oftentimes done the double halos. Oftentimes we've seen the big center with the double halos and the yeah, this would be the one that goes with that ring so well. Yes, Andy? Oh, Dorothy, thank you so much. You're so kind. Well, yes, and it's time consuming, but it's the way it is. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you so much. And thank you. She was shopping with us, yeah? Okay. Thank you, Dorothy. We'll enjoy your new piece, and do let me know when you get it, please, because very, very special indeed. All right, $39.99 on the pendant. I've got a quick wheel to show you. We're at the halfway point of the show, so I better blow out some jewelry. And I've got these are stones that have all been here before. And somehow, some way, it's eluded us to get them a great home so far. And so we're going to change that right now. We will get them a home. And if that is not your cup of tea, don't worry. We've got a lot more to show you. How about sapphire, peach sapphire, Burma ruby, Paraiba? I mean, does this look like a good wheel? Already it looks good, and there's only one piece. I like it. But then we've got a rare. This is really a Padparadscha, guys. Okay, it's and why it's in yellow gold, let me tell you. Not my choice either, but I'll tell you what. If you want to change that, listen, everyone's got their own perspective. You know, sometimes people gripe at me and they go, I would have done that and did. Well, yeah, that's why we allow you to change the gold color. You can change the gold color on most everything we do. So keep that in mind, including that unheated peach sapphire, which is a Padparadscha, which is the most brilliant, gorgeous stone, which I'm going to have to show you up close because that is a wow. And these are all one of a kind, so just do dial in early if you see something you love, because I'm about to smack some prices around here, and we'll make sure they all go so we can get every single one, including that fabulous Burma ruby. Guys, can you believe it's almost July? We got July on the way. So this is really special Paraiba, cushion cut. Oh, I like that for like an everyday Paraiba. If you don't want to worry your head too much about, wearing the big stones, maybe that's going to be a good one. Still gives you the clarity and the glow. And then I also have, isn't this fun? This is a new style today. So not for like the, I've been there, done that, I've seen it. This is really different, almost like a trillion behind the pair, doubled up. So what do you think of our fancy wheel here? Pretty cool, right? Well, I gotta wow you. I gotta wow you here. Don't let me forget about that yellow diamond bangle either. We got that bangle still hanging out. So here's what I'm gonna do on this wheel. What do you think? 5 pieces, beautiful stones, amazing quality. So here's what I've got for you. A special, special wheel. These are one of a kinds. Again, that back right is a Padparadscha sapphire. So that is extremely rare. And when you see it, there's the golden colors, there's the pinky colors, but there's also that really unusual, it's almost like a violet, right? Almost like a blue, violet, ultraviolet kind of color. That's amazing. Here's what we're going to do. I love this. I love this. It's so amazing. Hi, Connie. Connie M., thank you so, so much. I don't know, Connie. I don't know. Here's what we're going to do, guys. Let me know if you have any questions on this wheel. We're about ready to move, guys. We got every single one. They've been on the air before, except for the blue wing. The blue wing is brand new. It's a new designer style. It's a 3-carat 09 pear shape. Loving that. Kind of directional, kind of like that arrow, but east-west. So just a fun orientation. Tony, I like it. It is a fancy 5 for sure. Hi, Connie M., by the way. And hi to your husband as well. That's always good when the hubbies watch, right? I always feel so accomplished when they're like, I converted my husband and he's watching jewelry with me now too. Love that. So Connie M., thank you so much. This is going to be the 309 Paraiba. It's a cushion cut. It's very clean. Striking color that also has 81 points in diamonds. I mean, when I tell you I want to blow these out, we're going to blow these out. We only have 90 minutes left together tonight. That's it. So we got to go. We got to go. This is the octagonal radiant peach. It's pink. It's not just peach. I've had a peach sapphire. It was pure peach. This is a Padparadscha. We have it listed here as a peach. It actually has, I'm going to show you this. This is the whole AGL cert. AGL is great when it comes to sapphires. This is the AGL cert that goes with that Padparadscha sapphire. So you get everything about it. They're calling it a peach, which in my mind is like a pinky. I mean, when you think about a peach like the fruit, it's a pink-orange combination, right? So that would be Padparadscha. And you certainly have carat 61 on that size. I would say do it in white gold. That would be my rec on that one, recommendation for sure, to go with the white gold. And then there's a savarite in the middle and that beautiful Burma ruby that is gleaming and glowing. What if I tell you that all these pieces, and I'm starting with the tanzanite, was over 10,000. The new tanzanite, 10,000 price tag on the bag. The Paraiba was $78.99. The peach sapphire was $18,405. That's a big one. And it's got the cert. You're going to get that AGL cert, which I'll show you. It's got the photograph, and 2 gemologists have signed off on that. And then we had a $17,000 Burma. It is over a carat in the Burma. July is days away. So I pointed out because that's July's birthstone and some of the top quality we have. And then you have a pear-shaped savarite, a 125 pear-shaped savarite. This is the ideal color. So many times they get too dark. So many times they get too light. We euphemize it. We give it a mint color when it's lighter. When they're darker, they just sometimes lose that green that we love. This is that perfect, like an emerald, but it's rare to get savarite. So take a look at our 5 pieces here. They're fancy. And they're going out the door at a really special special price. So let me know what your favorite is. I love this. Are you ready? We have got 5 pieces. Nobody's on the lines. I promise you, I will absolutely blow your mind with this price tag. I really will. Look at the ruby, the clarity. Oh, that is stacked with diamonds. The ruby carat weight is a carat 18. A carat 18. Have you ever seen a pear shape with that much red? Maybe it's the angle. I think it's the east-west setting that just, this is hitting the camera just right. Oh, I'm sorry, Peach Sapphire. Hang in there. I didn't mean to bop you. Look at that gorgeous peach. It's a Padparadscha. Here's the cert, by the way, that goes with that sapphire. So this is going to come with it, okay? This is going to come with it. It's an AGL cert. It's kind of stuck in the sleeve here. It's natural corundum peach sapphire. There's the photograph. Then you've got a carat 61, 5.5 by 5.5, pretty much. I mean, it's almost square. Octagonal radiant peach, and then look at that. No indications of heat treatment. Love it. Other side of the cert. Sorry, Tone. Looks like this. Just figure you might want to see the other side too. 2 gemologists have signed off. Are you ready? Which one do you love? And don't sit back and go, oh, they're going to be too much money, because they look like too much money. They do not have to have the price tag. They should, because we're working together. You're working with Lolo tonight, captaining the ship here tonight and really steering it in a very strange direction, because it's not going to be 78 or 68 or 58 or 48 or 38 or 28 or 18. Exactly. Tony got his attention. 18.99? Why? Why, Lolo, must you live up to your name in such grand fashion, right? Why? And who knew, when I was nicknamed this name so many years ago, that it would end up being my selling mantra? Okay? 1888? No. Tell me which one you love, operator, so I can keep dibs on who was first here. They're not 1888. They're not. I got to keep going. Listen, this should not be that big of a hill to climb, but I have 5 gorgeous rings up here, and we have minutes to do this. Our top of the hour is around the corner. I have so many auctions. I've got the big tanzanite at the top of the hour. Oh my goodness, that emerald cut. The emerald cut, the Diana ring, the one that I get incessant requests for every day. These have got to go first. We can't go climb that hill until we get over the top on this one. And it's not 1888. And I'm going over the top on discounting here for you. So you can guilt-free pick out your favorite and know in your heart of hearts you are getting some really ridiculously rare material at a too teeny of a price. It's too teeny of a price. They're not 18, 17, 16. I shocked the heck out of Tony back there, who's done, how many shows have we done together? I don't even want to count. It's been in the thousands, okay? So he knows what I'm about. He's shocked. When I went to 1800, he was shocked. We're going lower than $16.99. And you guys, you watch a lot of jewelry. I see, nobody sees more than Tony. If he's shocked, I'm doing something right. And so I can only imagine what he's thinking if he has to press any more numbers and bring it lower than $16.99, lower than $15.99. Should we go under 15? I'm really seriously considering it. 5 rings, one of a kinds. The Padparadscha has a cert. The Savarite garnet is there. The tanzanite is new. There's a Paraiba that I do not have another Paraiba for this price tag, and yet I may not stop, because we want to make sure all 5 go. So are you ready? We have 4 people on the phone lines. We're ready to help you out too. Do not sit back and go, I missed it. You did not yet. We have not heard sold on any one of them yet, which is mind-blowing, because they're $15.99. There's a gigantic 1 carat plus ruby up here. And loaded with diamond. I never told you the diamond and the rubies. It's a carat 18 of VS diamonds all around that ruby. And yet you're not, what's going on? You're not paying $15.99? Not paying $15.99? Okay, deep breath. Let's not even do $1,499. I'll wow ya. We'll give it 60 seconds. We'll sell them all. We'll sell them all. But we got one onlys. Take a look at the wheel. I'm not even doing $14.99. I haven't heard no sold yet. No sold. Let's go for the sold. You know how they say for the Olympics? Aren't the Olympics coming up? Go for the gold. I'm going for the sold, okay? They're not 14, and I'm going to pole vault later. So if you guys want to stick around after the show, I'm going to do a little balance beam, pole vault, and then I'm done, okay? Can you even imagine? Balance beam should be every day. Have you seen the shoes I wear? Balance beam is a daily occurrence. Not even $14.99. Blow them out. Get them out. I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm going $1,399 on every single one. Yes. Let's do it. You talking about the tanzanite, right? Tanzanite, new design. Stone size is a 309. The Savarite is gone. Let me try that on for you next here as well, Nathan. Jess, did you say you've got one? Yes. Who's got next? Let me know. This is the Tanzanite for Tiffany's card. That's a 309, 17 points in diamonds. Any gold you want on the brand new 309 pear shape, east-west set. And then what can we do here? Savarite's already gone, but let me show that. Hey, Nathan, this is going on the hand for your call if they want to check it out. It's our Savarite 1260 is the item number, any gold you wish. And that is the 125 Savarite with 74 points in diamonds. Christine, how about you? Yes, the Paraiba. Item number is 2660 on the Paraiba. Can you believe it? It's a 50-point stone, clean as can be, and 81 points in diamonds. Spencer, I was hoping so. I just had a feeling. Spencer, you've got it for sure. Have them take a look. I'm going to try it on next, okay? I would recommend white gold. I really would. It comes with the cert. There's the Paraiba for you, Christine. 81 points in diamonds on that Paraiba. Let me show, and then Spencer, let me know if you've got it for certain because we have a lot of people, I'm sure, talking about that. That's item number 1517. It's a one only. You get the AGL cert with it. And this is a 161 square cushion cut. It is also 57 points in diamonds, and you can get any gold you want. The sparkle is crazy on that. So Spencer or Joanne, did I hear you thinking about Padparadscha as well? Oh, do you have it already? Oh, no. So 2 people, 1 ring. Uh-oh. And get it in the white, it'll look that much more impressive. I mean, we'll go through the extra work and money to do it. I don't care. I think you're going to really love it in the white gold. So let me show you what we have here. This is the Padparadscha, known as a peach sapphire in the certificate. It's an AGL, comes with it. Here's the 102 Burma with a 118 diamond weight. There's the Paraiba, which is verifying right now. And then scream at me when you've got that Padparadscha. That is rare as can be material. Thank you on the Savarite. Thank you if you get the Tanzanite. Well done there. Let me know on a 102 Ruby out of Burma that's glowing. We got 60 seconds left at this wheel. They should not be here at 13. I mean, what on earth did I just do? Oh boy, $13.99, and nobody's got my Padparadscha yet. So that means my fault. Hold on, I made some kind of boo-boo. Let's just show you up close. Forget about the wheel. Just want to show you the stone. I don't even care about the mounting. I just want to show you the stone. I need you to see that stone because I've been doing this 20 years, a lot of shows. Never seen a Padparadscha quite like that. And you got the cert telling you the size, the measurement, the fact it's unheated. It's a carat 61. It is item number, again, that's going to be item number 1517. Does anybody have the pod? I realize I'm blocking the diamonds. I don't care. I need you to see that carat 61 center stone and all that it's doing, all that it's gifting you. This is a treat for the senses here. It is an unheated peach sapphire with the cert. It has 57 points. Even the mounting is squared off, but at an angle, right? It's set at its side. So now I'm going to show you the whole ring because I know this is weird to look at it that up close, but I wanted you to see the peaches, the blues, the purples, the ultraviolets, the pinks. This is a Padparadscha and then some. And I cannot believe I'm up here going like shouting my brain out going, I cannot believe this is here. It's $13.99. That price did not change. $13.99 with the cert, with all that gorgeous color and clarity and cutting, and it's gone. Wow. Praise the Lord. Take a look at what's next. Any other questions about maybe the ruby? Up close, let's take a look at the ruby. Item number 1751. Thank you on that pod. Enjoy. I think it's just because if that were in the white gold, it would have gone. And you can get it in the white gold. That's the important thing. You can change anything you want to change to make sure it's the perfect color for you. And then top of the hour, still 15 minutes away. We got that big tanzanite coming up, my fave. Your fave, all of our faves. This is the 102 with a carat 18 in diamonds. Burma does not go for $13.99 in a 1 carat plus size. But here we are with a carat 02 Burma ruby roval stone. That means it's somewhere falling between not a perfect round, but it's not a traditional oval either. It's got this bit of a mix. It's somewhere falling in between. And then 118 in diamonds. I mean, what a special piece that is. And you've got a carat 18 in the diamonds that are almost set like perfectly solid together. It's really interesting how they do that. $13.99. Let me show you the Paraiba. Unless, Christine, did you take the Paraiba? That is here? Okay. I give up. Oh man, what? That's actually going to be the Padparadscha 2660 if you're interested. That's the 50 pointer with 81 points in diamonds in a genuine, honest to goodness, copper bearing tourmaline. It's known as Paraiba. So congratulations if you get a 50 pointer on that one, 50 exact. It's also 81 points in the VS Diamonds classic mounting too. This is such a really, whenever somebody says I want a classic mounting, this is usually, they say like, I leave it up to you, you be the judge. This is a mounting I usually choose because if we have a stone that fits it, this is the one I always recommend as a classic favorite that you know is going to be timeless. It's going to be looking like it's brand new no matter what era you're wearing it in. It always is going to be beautiful diamonds. It's not like it's weak in the diamond weight. You've got a ton of them. And is there a reason the dollar sign? I mean, I like that. I don't know. I was like, is that it's backwards? Is that what you're saying? Like it's a backwards price tag? Yeah. I like that. That should be our new thing, Tony. When the price is like that low, we just put the dollar sign on the other side and go, hey, it's backwards. You know what I'm saying? You guys into it or no? No? Okay. Just a little like, inside joke between us? No? Okay. Such a strict by the book crowd here. Hey, by the way, there's also a big tanzanite if anybody's looking for a 15 karat round. I did have that pendant. Well, did have it. It's gone, but look at that round. Some serious reds in that round, right? That's a nice one. That's a 15 karat 37 if anyone's thinking about a big stone. Carat 33 in yellow diamonds. Let me know if you want the ruby, the Paraiba, or the tansy from that last wheel. We'll help you. We'll help you out. But boy, what a great last hour we have for you. I'm going to just kind of pop in something special here. So I have these big pink diamond earrings. I've had them probably for the last 12 or 13 shows I've done on set. Haven't shown them to you. Haven't shown them. They've been so much money, I've just been refraining. And today I just feel like, maybe I should not worry about the money and just get them out the door. What do you think? Do you guys like the idea of big pink diamond earrings? Well, let me show them to you. That's a tanzanite. You can call me. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that tanzanite. It's one of our best. But I do want to show this to you quickly. This is a really special earring. They're actually a little heavy for the stand even, so I might have to really prop them. But this is, and forgive me, they don't sit up on their own, but they don't sit very well in the stand either. So that's why I'm going to actually steal one and wear it for you. So that'll be the only way to really see it and appreciate it. But take a look at this. It's 222 is the item number. And they've been here, so let me explain. They've been here for a bunch on my shows, here on the set, and I have refrained from showing them to you. So bad host, but there was a reason. There was a reason. There was a price tag of $72.99. And by the way, don't go anywhere. Please don't go to bed yet. Top of the hour, 10 minutes. The Everybody Wants It Tanzanite ring. It's the Everybody Wants It. It's the Diana ring. It's the ring I created so many times and it's never enough. Last time we're seeing it tonight. Stick around. We got a special opportunity for you. So stay with me. But first, let's bring out the pink diamonds because the way the show is going, there's a reason that $72.99, I wasn't feeling it the last couple of weeks to show these to you because I don't know if, we're understanding pink diamonds. I think we all have a great grasp. And remember, our stones are natural, so they're not treated to be pink. They're pink from the ground. But this is also 61 points. That's going to far and away beat the white diamond weight, which is actually going to be 36 points. So total weight here, very close to a carat. But you are getting nearly double the diamond weight in the natural pinks as you have in the white diamonds. And we know VS white diamonds are special in their own right. So you've got something really cool here. I just want to go ahead and do something here. They keep bringing them out to me, so I think they want me to move them. I'm just not sure $72.99 is the price tag that's going to get them out. So here's what I'm going to do. We have about 9 minutes till the top of the hour. I'm going to put those on the auction block. They're extremely pricey earrings, but they don't have to be if I just work some magic here and we let you price them yourself. It's the only way I can do it. Otherwise, I'm stuck at $72.99 and I say, be my guest, and that's that. Or we can put them on the auction block and start, listen, 35, still over half off. I don't know if that's going to do it. We're getting late night Thursday night, so take a look. We'll show them to you. Drop, measurement, length, all that. Yeah. You cannot. You cannot. The what? You're going to take it anyways against my wishes? All right. The Paraiba's gone. Congrats. Is this my first time? Wow. All right. So the Paraiba just went. Congratulations on that. That's going to be item number 2660. Christine, any gold you'd like? Here's what we'll do. Mega moment here for pink diamonds. They don't like 35. I could have told you that. 25? How about $1,500 on big pink diamonds? Let me do this. If I can do this without tipping them over, I want you to see the way that this looks. When these are moving in your ear, you can see that we still have that square shape, but it's set at the angles. We've seen a couple of times. I even think these would look at that, great with that Padparadscha we just sold, right? Because that shape is the same. And then beautiful lever back, no backings to worry about, all attached, great hinge, diamonds from the front all the way on down, and then bordering the pink pave with the white diamonds. 61 in the pink, 36 in the white. So 97 points total weight, and I got no open at 15. Let's try this real quick. Top of the hour is so close. We have 7 minutes away until we get to that official top of the hour, and you know what's coming. And I think maybe that's what everybody's waiting for. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that that was coming, because I think that's specifically what everyone's just waiting for. They're stalking it. Here's what I'll do. 1,000 to start. Let me show them to you. I got to borrow one here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take one off the card, and then I'll leave one hanging and dangling, and then we'll show you all the looks. But give me one moment. I'm going to steal one, and then I'm going to put this back up so you can at least have something to look at there. And, oh, forgive me. So my little stand there is just lipstick. It's not like a slab of turquoise. Don't worry. Yeah, don't make me offers on that. It's just a lipstick tube. So, yeah, I know it kind of looks like a big slab of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. No, but I'm going to try these on. First, I want to measure them for you so you can see the length, because they're going to be about an inch or so. And so we'll show you that on the hand here. This is the lever back, so super easy to wear. Again, forgive the lipstick, but here it is. I found that's the best way until you get to the hand shot. And then you see, oh, she's got a lipstick helping her earrings out. But it's 1 inch, and I say that because it's a little over that, but the way the actual hook style is going to sit in the ear, the diamonds are going to start and then lead down to the 1 inch. So what you're going to see in diamonds is 1 inch in length. Okay, so just to be clear, they're a little bit longer than that, but that's when they're on, as you're going to see in a moment, you're going to see 1 inch of the good stuff. Okay, so we are looking for 1,000. We don't have it, so no wonder I didn't want to show them at 73. If they don't get 1,000, then it certainly was a good idea not to show them at 7,300, right? But I'm going to show them on here in just a moment. Let me know if you want to start this. We'll give it a final couple of seconds here, and then we'll see if we have anybody who wants to get this going. But look at how beautiful these are, and just how when you move, they never turn the wrong way out. You always have that beautiful look, that amazing dangle. They're always going to stay facing forward up front, but you have this beautiful pink diamond, white diamond. This is just to give you kind of a size perspective and to see how they sit in the fabulous ear. So let's go back to our wheel. We want to show you here what we can do, but we have no open on pink diamond earrings. Wowza. So a chance to pick them up if you'd like to, but I got nobody. So I think I made the right decision there. I think I did. All right, next up, I think we're waiting on the tansy. We might just show it early. Maybe just get to that emerald cut. That's clearly what everybody's waiting for, right? A 4 carat plus. I just literally have had hundreds of people want to have this ring in their collection. This is the style everybody's been looking for. I'm going to give this 30 seconds to get it open. I'll show you one here, and I know it sits awkwardly in that little card, but I think it's, better than sitting upright on the wheel because it doesn't sit on its own. But I do want to show you the sides and how it's actually elevated with the rose and the pink, so that's kind of set above. So you see the dimension that has from the sides. And then, did you have a question, Christine? Yes. Are they thinking about matching set? Absolutely. Yes. Great call. We have the open. How did it? Oh, no. As soon as you know it, I'm about to move on. And there it is. May I put the other one back? Just so we're all clear, you're getting two. Because at this price, you might wonder, how many am I getting at that price? I mean, really? Yeah, it's like the price for one, right? Nope, we're getting you the pair. The pair. And we're at $1,000. Who's got our open? Who is it? Is it Tiffany? You've got the open? Oh, okay. And where's Teresa calling from? She's about ready to steal pink diamond and white diamond earrings. That's what and I'll tell you what, we're going to see if we have, and you know what? Hold on, Tony. I think it would only be fair here, and I hope nobody minds. Teresa, I hope you don't mind. But we're going to get, you know what, guys? Amendment. I'm going to make it $50 increments. Why? Because I need other bidders. And if that helps, and I hope it does, and it should theoretically, we're going to give you $50 increments to hop in, jump in, help us out, get in on something special. Is there anything more special than a pink diamond drop? Ironically, about 25 hours ago, I was standing here, and one of my biggest diamond deals was a pink diamond earring. It was a stud, and it was more money. It was a stud, and it was not a drop, and I'm not recalling the exact carat weights, but they were really similar. And that was like the highlight of the night, and it was more money than we're at in this auction. And if you're going, I don't watch Wednesdays, I didn't see it, then you don't understand it, right? But for those of you that were here, you're going, yeah, she's not kidding. They were $10.99, they were studs, they were pink and white diamonds. They didn't have nearly the gold, not nearly the workmanship, they didn't have nearly the length. And it just begs the question, what exactly is going on? We're going to find out. We're going to give it 2 minutes because that's all I have in this hour. And I know you're all awaiting a tanzanite emerald cut that I'm really excited to bring back for the last time. So take a look. 2 minutes and we go. Did you have another question about Paraibas? Are we verifying anybody on this pair of earrings? All right. So final call. Look at that clock. But don't look or be mesmerized too long, because we have something very, very special, and it's right here. This is the way to go. And again, forgive me, I just want to show you on this card. Look at how they move. Want you to see the gorgeous pink diamonds there, how when those are paved together as they are, it almost creates the illusion like you're getting one. You know, at first glance, it might look like it's one. But the truth is, one stone, even if it's a $1 million pink diamond, if it were one stone in that size times two in each side earring, you know what? They're still not going to give you that flash, because the brilliance of a diamond is times many here. You've got 58 facets per stone. So you actually get more of a brilliance, more of a glittering factor than you would if it was a single diamond, even though that would be tremendously rare, very, very pricey, super important. So keep that in mind, is that you have something crazy rare here and beautiful in its appearance, and probably one of the bigger diamond, pink diamond presentations you will get in an earring. That's what's so special about it. That's what's so incredible. You ready? We have 30 seconds to find them their home. They're forever, or is it a museum? I mean, where could they go? Appropriate enough, right? They could be just at home in a museum as they would in your jewelry box. So think about what's going on. It's amazing. So special. Okay, last call. We ready to go? Are you ready? Does anyone want to go 1050? Jess, you're not on this one, right? Jess, you're not on this one? Nobody else? Nobody? 1050? Nobody? Yes, no? Top of the hour's here. Hey, operators, is anybody on this auction? Okay, so I have such a hard time figuring it out on my own up here. So just a show of hands, or is anybody thinking about it? Do we have 1050, yes or no? All right. Yes? Sold. Congratulations. Top of the hour is here. Welcome to the show. All right, we've got a very special piece coming up, and we're going to keep the party going here. We have one final hour left on a Thursday night. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys joining us and watching and requesting and shopping and all that. I'm really proud of this next piece, and I've told you little bits and pieces to the storyline as the show has gone on, and now it's time to present, and it's time to give it a last chance on the air. You ready? This is item number 1920. There is something special about this ring. Sometimes a piece, when we have all different people of all different walks of life from all different points of this country and beyond, and we all have different tastes. We all have different preferences. We're really, that's why I love that we have such diversity offered in our jewelry, so that our goal is to bring anybody and everybody something they love. But sometimes there is a piece, and I've been doing this a long time, it doesn't usually harmonize like this, but sometimes there is just a piece that seems to be completely universal, seems to just strike a nerve. It just hits an emotion. And maybe part of it is just the beauty of the emerald cut. We know we have the best in the blue wing block Ds, and it is only here, hence it is a TVON exclusivo. But this is also a 4-carat 07, and with the emerald cuts being as limited as they are, it's the last time. So kind of the fun of this, if you've missed the lead up to this ring, I had one once upon a time. It was just created and designed by our jewelry department as a, one great tanzanite ring. And then the requests started coming in. It all started with a gal, just a cute story. I mean, one day I got a request and the name of the requester was on a piece of paper and I recognized the name and I'm going, I had a teacher in elementary school with that name. Could it be her? And it was. So she was the first one to ever reach out to me and go, she's like, I really like that ring. You think you could make me one? I did, brought it out. And then I felt so terrible because she loved it, got it immediately. It was more or less reserved and made for her. And then everybody else said, I love that ring. I love that ring. I love that ring. I love that ring. We've called it the Diana ring because that was her name. And she was the first to say, bring it back for me. And then just the parade continued. There's something about this stone, this cut, in this setting style that's magic. It just works. And it's so pretty, and it's got a lot of diamond weight. And part of also, I'm no dummy. I mean, part of this is we've been offering it at some incredible values, some really incredible values. And that's the beauty of it. We can bring you the literal best, the blue wing, the block D, the best in the world, and we can still make it affordable. This is just a joy to bring something back like this, but you know the deal with the blue wings. They aren't here forever. We're getting down to it, especially certain cuts more than others. The emerald cut is that cut. So as we come back in and take a close look at it, this is what I want to share with you. It is absolutely gorgeous. Red flashes galore. I have been wearing this all night. Can you tell? It's got fingerprints on the inside. I just want to try it on again because the saturation level on this one is so stunning. I'm going to polish it one more time. I'm going to try it on for you. This is incredible. Take a look. It's like a beautiful glides onto the hand here. This is diamonds as far as you can see side to side. It's a 407 to start. You have 124 in VS diamonds. And I do think one of the reasons that across the board, this mounting or any, the emerald cuts are so in demand. And I think it's because of what you're seeing right here. Shows off that saturation that is so neon. At the same time though, lights up with beams of neon lights from within the stone that just magically appear. It is gorgeous. You have 124. That is no small diamond weight there. You've got the split shank, the diamond in the middle, big, big individual diamonds, which you'll see up close here. Huge individual diamonds, creating that solid halo around the stone. I mean, this is just magic, pure and simple magic here. Adore it, love it. I know listen, I've designed it so many times now for so many of you. I'm still going to just think that there's maybe one or two of you that don't have it yet, or you're just instantaneously falling in love with it right here, right now as we speak. This is the time to bring it out and do something very, very special for you. No doubt about it. It's an amazing look. You can have any gold color you wish. It is so incredible to see that stunning saturation. It is amazing. Are you guys ready? Because this is really, really special. And we're going to do something as a treat here tonight, because obviously it's no fun if you finally see the ring that you've wanted or you just love tonight and you go, well, I can't do it. I can't do it because I've had it. Basically, some stones might be a little bit bigger, a little bit lesser, here and there. You can have different carat weights that still fit into that mounting. So I know the first time I ever designed it, she was like, could you just get it under $4,000? And I did. But tonight, being that this is probably the last time we're going to see emerald cuts in this size, because everything that we have is either bigger or smaller in the emerald cuts, and there are, we have the fewest in the emerald cuts of any cut at all, fewest. And so that's something to keep in mind. 14,213 is where it originated, by the way. So, nice to know, but I'm abandoning that. Yeah, we're completely just completely ignoring it, okay? Because we realize we're doing special things. It's been going on all night, but if this is the ring you've been waiting for, you ready to do something special? I don't want to do $69.99 makes a lot of sense when you go 50% plus off. I'm debating. That last auction was really tough to take. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try it again. I have faith in this ring. I have so much faith in this ring, but I'm also staring at a price that this Thursday night, the lowest I can possibly do, it's $49.99. It's the lowest I can go. Unless we do an auction. And that's why I'm feeling like we can make this happen. We could do an auction and get it less than $49.99. But not without your help, not without your phone call. This is amazing. You know what I'll do? Not even $4,500. This is a great time to jump in. Check out the big diamonds. You see them all the way around, but look at the side. We even stuck that large round brilliant right in between the split of the shank there. You've got this, look at the reds, they're there. And don't take it from me. Take it from all these shoppers that have written wonderful glowing testimonials all over social media aspects and all of that, raving about these blue wings, thinking we sent the wrong stone by mistake because the stone at home looks better than the stone they saw on TV when they're the same stone. So that is impressive. I tell you what, not even $4,000. You know what? Not gonna do $4,000, not $35,000, not $3,000. Let's get it a home once and for all. The last time we'll be able to see the design with the emerald cut, the stunner. You got to see it on the hand. This is really where, I always say this with tanzanites, the hand shot is starting to really get you an idea because it's a little different. It's a little less light from this direction. This is again about size perspective and the angle's just different. So we're not blasting as much light, which is again, more replicating what you're going to see at home. I have nobody at $3,000. I've not sold this design at $3,000 before. Oh my, now I'm gonna have to apologize to anybody who already has it. Like, if you have a stone in this mounting and you paid more, oh my goodness. Gotta make sure it gets a home here tonight. But emerald cuts are some of the rarest that we have. It's a specialty cut. You know what? I don't know what this is gonna, I don't know. The last auction was wonky as well. And congrats to the winner, by the way, because bravo or brava. But this is going to be something special here, and I don't know. We're at $3,000. It is a 4 carat plus. This is a whopper of a diamond weight, that's for sure. You know, get a carat 24 and everything. Serious diamond weight, any gold you want. They're not going to be, it's just, it's not happening at 3,000. They're not chiming in yet. So if you would like to be a part of this, let's go another huge step. And I think the right direction here to getting this at home. How about $2,500? I've sold this ring 7 times. Granted, the carat weights have been a little different each time. They're not like cookie cutter rings. They're not pumped out of an assembly line, you know? So carat weights, some have been like a little under 4, some have been a little over 4. This is never, it has never been $2,500. That's the difference here. And that's why it's up to you to dial in to say, I'll start it. Take a look at this. We're going to show you again, and then let's see if we have the open with 60 seconds to get it, shall we? No open. None. Oh, boy. So here we are. And by the way, Linda, I have your Paraiba. So the Paraiba that Linda requested, it is coming up next, which probably is only 50 seconds from now. So that's going to be on the way. We have a pear shape. It's the peacock ring with the pear shaped Paraiba. No open. Okay. Let's do, and Tiffany, you're on something else, right? Not verifying an open? Okay. No open at 25. Jess, you're not, no. Okay. Hey, Jess. How was her birthday? Was it good? Did she have a nice birthday?
Yes.
Good.
She got herself a nice arrangement of orchids. She got herself, I think she told me 2 pieces of mint.
Preach. Preach. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. Oh, I could not agree more. All right. No, oh, but sorry, little side conversation with a customer on the line here. she's cracking me up, and I'm all for it because I've heard, and listen, Concepcion, you and I are not alone. I've heard a lot of gals say it. I buy what I want when I want. You know, why wait for someone else to buy you what you want? Flowers, jewelry, homes, doesn't matter. You get it. I have an open at 25. I am not going to stand for it. So I'll tell you what. I don't know if there's just, if everybody's got it already, maybe the magic number was 7, and I got everybody, whoever wanted this ring, we got it. Maybe that's it, and we're done, and we can say good night. But instead, I'm going to go a little bit lower because I really, really, really want to see it get a home. Can you tell? Like, I really am committed to getting this a home, and I want somebody to experience the beauty of this 407 in person, at home, seeing all the incredible neon that's there. I'm not even going to start at 25. I'm not giving up. I refuse to leave it here. When there have been so many requests to bring it back, and so many times we had opportunities and asking to make it and make it and make it and make it and make it, and it's never been 25. So what's going to happen if I go to 24 or 23 or 22 or 21 or 2000? Now, ding, 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 jackpot, right? I think so. Take a look. Let's find out together. Tony, do we have a 60-second clock? Can we run it back? Let's do it again. 60 seconds. I have dropped the open again. I dropped it. Another $500. The ring hasn't changed. The carat weight has not changed. The diamond weight and the gold weight have not changed. And I'm searching for $2,000. Okay. And then we're going to show Linda's request coming up. We're going to show it. Linda, it's on the way. 30 more seconds to indulge me here. I'm just so determined to get this fabulous 407 a home. Oh, are those 407s? Can I see them? You could have hit somebody. All right, movie quotes, they got to go on the back burner here. I am ready. Prize for anybody who names that movie, not my mom. My mom knows it. And now I think she's finished with hockey for the year, so she's probably watching. Actually, no, she's watching the Dodgers. So anyway, do we have the open at $2,000? Who do you have there, Tiffany? Gwen? Where's she calling from? Has she ever seen the, where? Florida. Has she ever seen this ring before? Does she know the backstory? Has she ever messaged me saying, could you make that ring for me? Because I'll tell you right now, we've never seen this. The ring, yes, in different iterations. The price, no. And apparently you guys are sending a message loud and clear to Lolo, like, just move on. So Gwen is our leader. Spencer, are you verifying on this one? Let me see if he's verifying. I see him with a phone, so I'm a ways away. I'll have to go out and see what's going on there. But Tony, you got any, like, light effects, fireworks, lasers? That price needs to be like lit up, like fireworks coming out from the ends. Maybe we put the dollar sign on the back like we did. I don't know, but we're at $2,000. I'm going to give it a clock. I have to. There's nothing going on. And Gwen, thank you for the open. We'll see if anybody's verifying. I'm going to give it the final 2 minutes, and we're going to sell it. It's only $100 increments. My goodness, it should be $500 at this point, but that would put us right back where we didn't start. So you know what I'm saying? Usually it's put us right back where we started. I didn't start at 25. That didn't work. So now we're at 2,000. That did work, but we're searching and looking for a value of a lifetime here, which it is. That's just obvious to everybody and anybody who's ever seen a blue wing before. This is the best in the world. And while everybody else, and listen, I really get annoyed when I see, because we're all seeing tanzanites everywhere. You can't, it's a popular enough stone. It's become a household name over the last several years that nobody's not carrying it, right? It's just everybody's got different qualities. And so much of it is light, lilac, lavender, periwinkle blues. And they're pretty. Don't get me wrong, I like them. But there's nobody else that's got blue wing. But to that point, what are people getting for that material? Because I know you've seen it, whether it's on the television dial up and down, whether it's in a store, whether it's an independent mom and pop shop, or if it's a big designer name. Heck, the big designer names. I always go back to a store. I would visit one of my wholesale dealers in LA at the downtown LA district. There's actually, they don't just sell diamonds, they sell everything in jewelry. And I mean everything, like everything. So you can get whatever you need there, from, you know, solid gold chains to coins to anything else you want, to Rolexes, to you name it. If it's anything in precious metal, they got it. But there's a tanzanite there. It's an emerald cut, and that's why I always think of this ring. There's an emerald cut. It is it's a 7-carat stone. washed out like you wouldn't believe, as emerald cuts tend to be, because this cutting tends to leave a void in the middle of the stone, which I will point out is not the case with this 407. But there's that usually that void where even if the saturation is greater on the outside, as you go in towards the center, it's lacking some of that saturation. Why am I talking in shorthand tonight? I don't know. But that is a stone that 7 carat, washed out color, light lilac, no diamonds to speak of. It had like a half carat in diamonds, is $38,000. I have a picture of it in my phone somewhere. I'll have to show it to you. It's probably about, last time I was at the jewelry, because the jewelry district's been closed for a while, right? So this I saw back in, it was probably December of 19. I took a photograph, wholesale price $38,000. $38,000. That's for a wholesale price on an emerald cut, which most people would walk by and go, oh, that's the best tanzanite I've ever seen, because when compared with retail, it's a great stone. Nothing like what we have here, nothing like Blue Wing, nobody else has it. I have said my piece, we're looking for $2,100 and I'm in last call. We're in last call, and it officially will happen when Tony puts up a clock in the top right-hand corner of your screen. And that means you need to be dialing. Pick up that phone and dial in. It'll be the best thing you ever do. You will call me in a couple days and go, thank goodness I was there. I witnessed history. I was there on the phone lines. I saw what happened on that Thursday, and I took advantage. This is taking advantage of everything there is to, with jewelry, with gems, with diamonds, with gold, and certainly with our Blue Wings. Take a last look at it. Final 2 minutes, and I got to try it on the hand again, because it's not a small ring. And I get it. If you're looking for a small, diminutive, more like really everyday style, I would wear this every day, but I like big jewelry every day. You're not going to catch me in too many small pieces unless it's my thumb rings that I wear. I mean, this is my kind of style. But if it's too big, it is a large ring. So, you know, I would say then hang on. But if you're somebody who really is looking at that going, well, I don't get it. It must be tiny for $2,000. It must be a really light saturation. It must have no diamond weight. None of that is the case. We have 90 seconds left till it's gone. And this is a really critical, crucial time to be dialing, or else is like, what can we do? I don't have another 4 carat that is priced anywhere near this. Last call is now. Listen to the silence. Revel in the silence. I mean, this should not be happening. And is anybody thinking about it? Spencer thinking about it? Nathan thinking about it? Anybody? Christine, I saw you hang up. You're not on this one. Nope. Jess is not on this one. 50 seconds left, and we do it. It's done. That ring coming to your house, and I'll change the gold. I'm changing the size. Right now it's a size 6. I'll change the size for you. I will change the gold for you. It is a full, you got a money back guarantee as well. So for the new shoppers out there that are thinking to themselves, oh, I was taught a long time ago, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. No, this is. This is really happening. So it's a moment to get in right now, and or forever hold your peace, because that's it, guys. And I can't make these emerald cuts in this size anymore because we don't have the emerald cuts. Our jewelry availability is driven by the stone availability. If we don't have the stones, we can't make the jewelry, right? So it really comes down to that critical point where it becomes about the stone. It's about the stone. I have 2,000. Do we have 21? Let's make this official. Anybody else thinking about this? Okie dokie. Well, I spent all night talking about it, and oh, I never dreamed this would happen. All right, last call. Do we have 21? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. All right. So, Linda, if you're still with us, my apologies. That auction took a little longer than I intended. So, Linda, take a look. Joyce, is Linda thinking about this one here? Yeah, which Linda is it? Do you know? Where? Oh, good. Is she in California? Oh, you don't know. She's like, don't ask me the complicated questions, please. I'm just curious. Yes. Yes, completely. Yes. Here's 2581. Oh, gosh, I hope she was able to hang on with me through that auction. I'm sorry, that took a lot longer than I anticipated. We had to pull out all the stops there. Take a look at this carat 13. This is actually, we've had 2 of these, meaning there's been one with the squatty pair. This is the elongated pear shape, which has the stronger color. The shorter pear is just lighter, less saturated, less neon pop. This is the one, and my goodness, this is the one that's been a fortune. because of the color and the size of the stone. It's a carat 13. It looks bigger, I would say. Also has 134. I want to show you. This is the wraparound east-west. It is very reminiscent of the peacock feather. And you will be strutting your stuff when you're wearing that ring, no doubt about it. That is a show it off to the world. Nobody's not going to notice, right? I mean, you got to love a good double negative, right? I mean, this is what's happening. It's a Paraiba. We saw a pear shape earlier. It was $9,000. It's still here. Granted, it was a 3 carat, but the same type of color. And that is so important when it comes to the Paraibas. You need that ultimate neon. This stone has it. I mean, you can see even as it's just shifting left and right, you know, hanging out, moving on the wheel, you really see that internal light, that internal glow that is so special and rare to get. Even in our best, we are very, very much sticklers about the Paraibas we even bring to you. We don't bother. You know, you're not going to see what's generally, if you are actually in a place that's got Paraibas, you would not believe it. They're so just really heavily included typically. You just don't expect to see this kind of light and this kind of color. And look at the finishing, even done throughout the inside to mimic the design on the outside. So it really makes sense. It's really well thought out, as most of our designs are. And for some reason, this $59.99 ring, because there was another one that was much less money, but it was the smaller stone, had the lighter color, not as much of the neon. This stone is bringing it. And before we do anything else, because I'm about to discount the daylights out of it. Here's what it looks like on. Actually, I'm going to just orient it another way. I like to see, there's two sides to it, right? The way that, oh yes, this is the one that says it's a certain size and it's not. I just really struggle to get that on, but there it is. This wraps around. So there's almost like, I look at it as an outside and an inside. This being more of the outside where you see the like origination of the diamonds and how they come up one angle. And then you see how the feather, you know, in true feather form, it ends with, this would be like the outer edges of the feather. So on this side, it's mirror finished gold. It also makes it very comfortable because none of those diamonds are getting in the way of your side fingers. So it really is comfortable. It's a bold look. I think you really do see, you know, designing complicated designs like detailed, meticulous designs like a feather is not easy to do. It's gonna take me a second to get this off. It's a 5, but I really did not want to put that on as a pinky ring because I don't really think it is. So it's off. I'm gonna show it to you on here. Let's do this. Biggest markdown I've seen on this ring. And there was one that was a lesser quality stone, but this one has not been marked down to this price. And I don't know if there was confusion about the two stones because this color, this shade, this neon is not supposed to be marked down this way, but you got a special treat here coming up. The $59.99 price, which is the bright red lowest, just got a markdown on the way out. Maybe Linda just asked for this. I mean, maybe she said, can you do any better? We're taking a massive discount on one of the most designer styles we have. Busy on the phone lines already. It did start at over $17,000, by the way. Tonight, blowing it out. It is the best. As far as that feather ring is concerned, this is the best quality Paraiba we have, the best color, the most saturation. It is $2,999. $2,999. And you get the 1 carat plus Paraiba, but you're getting, look at that diamond weight, a carat 34. So don't mistake the fact that it sits lower profile and wraps around the hand. It's diamonds the whole way, meaning across the top, right? We left the shank clean in the back so that the comfort is there. $29.99, take a look at it. We're gonna do something wild. And if you want, we can do the yellow or the rose. Yes, we will actually take that very complex mounting and we can actually do that in the yellow or the rose gold for you. Totally up to you. You decide. So last call on the Paraiba in the feather ring. Love that ring. And the peacock feather, one of the more super unique. I mean, this is really it. This is really amazing. Yes, you got it, Deborah. I will do that. Yeah, thank you so much. How fun. Oh my goodness. I love it. Deborah, we'll have to talk later because I just got your message and yeah, you're staying in a fabulous place. I had my dog's 10th birthday party there. So yes, I know, which is crazy, but you know, yeah, I did. That was her big 10th birthday party. So we'll talk. We'll talk, and recommendations will be on the way. Deborah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to be headed that direction as well in August. So yeah, very exciting. All right, $29.99. That's the ring. Oh gosh, I bet Linda didn't stay with me through the auction, but if she did, if anybody else likes it, listen, it's open to anybody who loves the Paraiba, but that is a really, really special color on that stone. And look at the neon glow that has. That's just, I have a ring that's like same kind of color, but it's a $9,000 pear-shaped Paraiba. So, and that's, you know, 3 carats plus, and if you like it, it's hanging out here in a 3-stone style. We do have, I've got another Paraiba if you want to go, see, I have a 143, and it's like 2-3 times the money. Yeah, this is the value. That's the value right there. Let's go to a yellow diamond, and then I've also don't want to forget, I had the opal bangle if you missed it way early in the show. We have the opal bangle here. We also have a really important pink diamond that's a 31 pointer. Excellent, excellent, and it's a VVS2. So you don't see that every day. I got to show this to you just in case anybody's just going, where are those big pink diamonds? I know they're super limited at this point. Here it is. This is a really, oh goodness, that's the best color I think I've seen. And I've had $1 million pink diamonds. I've had $500,000 pink diamonds. I've had $100,000 pink diamonds. This color is so important. I mean, we can just get this one at home. If I do something crazy with it, we've been doing it all night long. Look at that saturation. Most pink diamonds, I'm going to show you, most pink diamonds, and this is a certified, really pretty stone here, but look at the difference in the color, right? Even on that, that's a much smaller stone, but look at the difference. And that's a strong stone. I have the best here. Look at, I'm going to see if I can find another one just to show you the side by side. But you know what? 2978 is the item number here. 2978. It's the second largest we have. It is a 31 point pear shape. It is also a VVS2. Most pink diamonds that I have in this size and color, and you've seen them. This is not something I make up because I know better, because you guys watch the show. So I'm not going to say stuff that's not true and you're going to go, really? I don't think so. Like, my eyes are not deceiving me. But you know, when you see these sizes in this color, now we haven't always seen a VVS. This is really, really important. I'm going to show you the cert that's coming with it. This is from the GIA. It's the only people that should be really have any business certifying diamonds, because they are setting the standard. They're the most strict. It's the only one that matters when it comes to either fancy colors or white diamonds. You want a GIA cert, if any cert. If you don't need a cert, great. That's a personal preference thing. Kind of depends on what you're planning on doing. Do you need it insured? Do you need it appraised? These certs really help it along, and just a great guide and a great resource to have that tells you everything you ever need to know about your diamond, anything any appraiser would ever need to know, any insurer would ever need to know. But let me show this to you so you can get a sense of how important this is. There's the ring, but also the cert is the Pear Modified Brilliant. It's a 31 point, yeah, very light pink. This is why we say GIA has strict standards, because nothing about that to the eye is a light pink. It's certainly not very light pink, but that's okay. That's why they do what they do. That's why these certs are really invaluable. It's a VVS2. It is, you've got every little bit of your proportion, which looks just exactly, again, what you need. And then look at this. There's your diagram. Obviously not going to see those with the naked eye. That's the beauty of a V. We talked about this earlier. Even a VS stone, you're not going to see inclusions to the naked eye typically. VVS, forget about it. You're going to need a microscope and some really good eyes. This is not going to be, and we do have, oh, this is a good point out, 17 points of the pink diamonds around it, another 48 in the white diamonds around that, double halo design. You get the cert with it. There's no extra charge for that. And we are so excited to see this one get a home. And look at the inside with all the finishing that 14 karat rose and white gold have. And if you've seen our pink diamonds, you know that should be, $9,999 is a song for a stone of that color and clarity, but that is not what I'm doing. We're in our last 28 minutes of the show, guys. We have very little time left, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got to move some jewelry. So here's what we're going to do right now. It is not going to be $9,900. Every little penny, I could drop them by pennies, and that would be significant when we're starting this low for a stone of this size. But it's not 9, not 8, not 7, How about we get the second largest pink diamond out the door tonight? Late night shoppers, my night owls out there who are seeking out that really big value, here it is. And it's a VVS too. You just don't see that on the fancy pinks. Most of them are not graded at all, right? That's why the cert adds so much value to that stone. You're not just judging it on a whim. You've got the best gemologists in the world who have meticulously graded it. And we're not going to do 7,000 or 6,000. This is going to go so quickly. My collectors out there, people ask me all the time, if I've got one stone to pick out, what do I need to collect right now? What do I need? I know folks that have invested and done well. I mean, people are doing well on investments and stocks and stuff like that, right? But that's volatile and that's always shifting. But I know a lot of people who've said, I take my stocks and I take my earnings and I'm investing into gems. It's so smart because those are not going to be up and down, up and down. There's only one direction these stones are going, and that is up and away, out of reach, right? $69.99, it's not. $59.99, it's not. When you actually think about what you have in this ring, in this stone, you put the value together, this has got to be the biggest value we brought you in pink diamonds. And I've had some really important stones in pink diamonds in the last few years. This is not going to be $59.99. Grab it. The color, seen so many. This is that like rich bubblegum pink color that you just don't typically get with pink diamonds. They're usually so lightly saturated. It's usually barely their color. This has got the intensity you don't get. It's a VVS2 quality. It's got the cert, and I'm not making a $59.99. End of the show. Let's move some really high-end museum pieces if we shall, right? I think we can do it, guys, but another markdown is on the way. It's on the way. It's not 59. It's not 58. I'm too low already, so what gives? We're going to make sure we are giving it away is what gives. Not 58, 57, 56, 55, 54. Let me know, Joyce, if she has any questions about the Paraiba. I don't know if she saw it. Let me know if she missed it, okay? Linda, let me know if you have any questions on the Paraiba feather. Not 54, not 53, not 52. I mean, what on earth? A 31-point VVS, bright as pink as they get. Make it $4,999. It's got to go. It's got to go. It is $49.99. Best value I've had in a pink diamond, because that's not usually the color you get. That's not usually the color saturation you get. I can't bother now with the 12-pointer. The 12-pointer is triple the price for a 12-pointer that's not a VVS stone. So here's your chance to pick up the best I have left in the pink diamonds, because even there's one other stone that's larger. It is far, far and away a bigger price tag, and it does not have this saturation level. This is a fabulous stone to get. You're getting saturation, but you're getting great clarity at the same time. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. Just such a pretty stone. I'm not a fan of the pinks unless they're really saturated. And you know how tough that is to get. These are inherently lighter pastel stones. So it's so tough to get the rich dark colors. All right, on we move. I'm going to show you a yellow diamond right here that should be the same price as that last one. Let's do something wild here. I've got a yellow diamond cushion cut. This is a fascinating stone. It looks like, I was looking at this all day and I was perplexed. It's 3277, Tony, and we're getting down to the wire. We have like 20 minutes left in the show, so we're just going to do some extra special things here. Pink diamond is verifying. That's obviously going to go. You know that. That is one thing I can say with confidence. Here's the 51-point cushion VS yellow. I was looking at this and then brought out the millimeter gauge and measured it. I'm going, that looks like a 1-carat stone. How often do you see a 1/2 carat look like a 1 carat? Sometimes a 90 pointer maybe, or an 85 pointer, but a 51 pointer that's facing up really large here also has 14 points in VS yellows around it. And then there's one big halo, right? The big white diamonds around that are going to be 65 points in the white diamonds. So we are ready to help somebody own this ring. And I know I'm going to leave it up to you guys, because that's the only way to do it. It is the only plausible way to get our late portion of the show here and keep things rocking on out of here, because everything I put up has got to go. So help me help you. We're going to work out deals on everything to get you a fabulous opportunity. But this is a VS stone in the center. That's 14 points in the halo and then 65. So you've got nearly 80 points in the side diamonds and then a 50-pointer in the center. And it's VS in that center too. It's a $7,300 ring. Let's try this. $1,500 to open, $50 increments. Let's try it. End of the show is near. We got to make sure we're making quick work of everything else that goes on the air in the very, very finite time we have. So it's our last call to get the big yellow diamond. And what I think is so intriguing, oftentimes we'll see a square cushion, but then there's ovals around it. And why not, if you've got a rare stone like a square cushion cut, isn't it lovely to see that look emphasized twice over here by the double halo? It's so beautiful. All right, 60 seconds to get the open, $1,500, not a gold band to be had out there in the retail world. If you have 2 millimeters of gold and a 14 karat gold plain band, there is not a plain gold band, and you know this, which is probably why you're investing time into watching TVON, is because there are values here that you will not find anywhere else. It's the beauty of what we do. It puts really, really unbelievable fine jewelry in the hands of as many as possible, because you don't have to have $100,000 to spend to get the finest in jewelry. And that is really, really earth-shattering when you talk about what is actually happening on material like this right now, and the way we're seeing fancy diamonds soar in their price tags. If they're yellows, if they're pinks, if they're browns, if they're greens, if they're blues, if they're anything, you name it, right? Okay, open is here. We have the open. We have 10 seconds left. Clear the clock because we've got the open. Now we're looking for just 50 bucks in advances here to see if we can get a few more people in on the phone lines. If not, so be it. We're going to make it a power auction here. We just got the open. This is where normally I get on my soapbox and really dig in and hem and haw and really, really emphasize what a value this is, because it is. But I actually have the faith that this is so low, I think you don't need me for that. I think it's as simple as looking at the ring and then looking at the auction bid and seeing where they're at and seeing if they jive, and they don't. And so if we make quick work of it, because we only have 20 minutes left in the show, and there's still a lot we want to show you, including a recap on some pieces that we have. This is also a beautiful piece to go with the pendant we had earlier that was marked down with the GIA cert. That was that cushion cut square, so that'd be lovely with it together. But this is only one chance here, and we're going to give it 2 minutes starting now. Starting now. VS Yellow Center looks bigger than a 51 pointer. Certainly does. And I think you'll see that when it's on the hand. Have I even tried it on yet? Before we clock it, let me try it on for you, okay? Because we got to make sure you know. That's what I'm marveling at so much with this one, is the size, how it looks from a distance. Now, this is what I love about TVON. Sometimes I spent a good portion of my weekend, which is Monday and Tuesday, is my weekend. So when I say weekend, I'm here with you guys on the actual weekend, and then my weekend is Monday and Tuesday. And I spent a good portion of those couple of days meeting with, in Beverly Hills, California, some of the most major jewelry designers in the world. And there's a big project going on. You'll hear more about that later. Bottom line is, it was this really wonderful, jolt of reality. Because, we keep up with stuff, but with the pandemic for the last year and a half, most of that keeping up has been online. To be in those stores and to actually see miles and miles of yellow diamonds in store windows that are multi-million-dollar pieces, and I look at something like this and I go, well, that is absolutely, if we took that ring right now, put that out front of the store window of Rodeo Drive, California, forget California, pick a city. Not every jeweler has yellow diamonds. The good ones do, and they are a fortune, an absolute literal fortune. Most people will never own one. We are making that doable for the price that's like a fraction of a handbag in Beverly Hills. Because a good handbag right now, a leather handbag with a chain strap, is $4 grand, right? I'm thinking of one in particular, an Italian brand. Not the French one, the Italian one. They're doing this big, Lolo's link chain on their bag. It's $4 grand for a leather bag. It's about this big. And I'm going, I think, and I'm a bag junkie, so I'm not hating, okay? Because I'm all for it. But this ring, when I think about something timeless that's not going to last a couple of months as popularity in vogue for a season, but actually is going to be that timeless piece of heirloom jewelry for your collection. Imagine this for a minute. I don't want to get too existential here, but this is something that is in the family for generations. This is a natural fancy yellow diamond, over a ½ carat, VS quality. I have one bidder at $1,500. Woe is me. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But that's the reality. It's what's been happening all night. So I don't know why it surprises me. $50 increments, final 2 minutes coming. I think about what this would actually cost to just make it. And now we're up here and I'm at $1,500. So if you'd like to get in, it's only teeny tiny little increments, $50 to get you in. Be $1,550 is the next minimum bid. We have one bidder only, one bidder at all. It's shocking. So it's your chance. But again, check out, like when you go on vacation this year and you go to that exotic locale or you go to the big city, check out their prices on yellow diamonds. You will not believe it. I think we get, myself included, I admit it, we get so caught up in this fantasy land that is TVON. We forget what something like this should actually be. Take a look. I'm out. Take a look. That's it, guys. 1,500, 2 minutes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. If I'm missing the magic here, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but that is a value for us. I mean, when you're used to values every time you tune us in, that is a value beyond our own capabilities. And those of you that see the show a lot, you know that's not supposed to happen. But again, I think I wear out my welcome on these auctions. I think we just sometimes when they get into this later portion of a school night when people got to get up in the morning and do stuff, I think that, yeah, I think it gets a little tougher to get participation. At least I'm hoping that's the case here because it's a really big bargain that I would hope if you are here and looking for a special idea, like a really good diamond, you don't want to give up clarity. You don't want the brown stone. You don't want one to be too orangey or too brown or too murky or too hazy. You're getting a VS. It's over a ½ carat. It has even the yellow diamonds in that first halo. And then the outer diamonds in the second halo. Mighty fine big stones there all the way around. We have 57 seconds to make the magic happen. Well, everybody, it's been a pleasure being with you tonight. We are going to be back to do it again tomorrow night. We are just in the last final moments of this auction, and there's still, I would say, a moment in time here. If you are running, dashing to the phones, using your speed dial, I hope we're plugged into your phone book. I hope like you just press a button and you're on the TVON hotline. I hope 626-626-8700 is frequently on your call log and you just press that button and get connected to us because my gosh, I wouldn't say this normally, but this is like that gift piece at this point. I mean, right? You got a granddaughter or a daughter or a niece or a best friend. I mean, this might be a time to shower them with the best in yellow diamonds. It's a really small investment for a really important ring, right? I'm not, certainly not going to call it $1,500 is not an insignificant amount of money. It is not pocket change. But when you look at what that ring is, when you think about a $7,300 ring that I'm sitting here at $1,500 and hoping for a $1,550, that's crazy good. So, Christine, are you out again? Oh, I just see the phone hang up and I'm going, my gosh. She's had the unlucky phone tonight. Has it been unlucky for you? You know I haven't taught you the secret yet. That's it. Who taught you that? See, it works every time. It works every time. It works just how many years? Yep, it's just that easy. You just pet the phone. That's it. That's all you do. Do we have 1550? I hear nothing. I see nothing. I just need, and Joyce, you're out? You're not what? You're not part of the show today? She's out. She's like, I'm not even listening to you today. I'm not even here. I think that's called shame on you, Lola. That's what she's like. I can't watch any more of these stupid auctions you're doing. I can't watch any more money lost. I can't watch more money flying out the door like it's got wings. Do we have anybody at 15? What's up? Yes! So don't toy with me now. Don't toy with me. 1550? Yes? No? Sold! Go! I can't look at it anymore. It's a killer right there. That's gone. Congratulations. You got it. What do I show you next? A pink spinel. A pink spinel with a cert. Oh, listen. You guys aren't the only ones that can price stuff like that. I can too. I'm going to take a look at how pretty this is. Forget sapphires. Like, sapphires. Yeah, check this out. This is 2895. It's a pink spinel in a radiant cut. I'm crazy about it. I am crazy about this one. It is special. It's going to be item number 2895. It's a carat 55. This is, what is the origin on this? because I'm curious if they actually figured it out. It doesn't look like they did on the cert. I'm just curious because it's a really interesting, sometimes we see this color, it doesn't look like the Tanzanian, it looks more like the Tajikistan material. It's, don't quote me on that, there's a cert, but there's no comment on the origins. So it's a spinel, it's the hot pink, it's a carat 55 tone. And look at that. Little pink, little purple, little blue, all glorious glow. This is that really stunning pop, 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 pop of firework effect coming out of that internal faceting. 82 points in diamonds as well. It does have the AGL cert. It's been a bunch of money, but not anymore. We have our last 13 minutes of the show. Let me pop in a look at the cert here, which is from the AGL. They really specialize. Actually, it might be Sri Lankan. That could be the giveaway of it all, because this is really a lab that does a lot of Sri Lankan sapphires, and they do a lot of Sri Lankan spinels. They oftentimes come from the same places because they're so close. They're two individual gem families. Sapphire and spinel are separate, but they're similar. They're similar in hardness. They're similar in sources. They're similar in colors. And we know that they don't usually come in big sizes. This is a 155. There's your measurement. Octagonal radiant. Yes, yes. Vivid pink. And there's the photograph. And then the other side is the reverse with the gemologist signatures and all the information on the labs. Here's what we're going to do. I have one only. Let's mark it down. Let's just blow it out. There are 12 minutes in this show. We're just on a mission to get a few pieces out the door. Simple as that. Watch this. It's just so you know where it started, because I'm a big sucker for sale. I love a sale. I love shopping for the best, but when you're saving. It started at $47.99. That is a thing of the past. I am about to blow it out. I would say really, truly dial in quickly on this one. It is a mega, and you have that double halo, but then that outer halo stops right at the sides and leads down into that split shank. So it's really glamorous. It's different. Look at it on, and we'll blow it out right now, and I got a surprise for you. Fast is going to be key here. Fast and first. $1,399. That's it. With the cert, with it as well. Change the gold if you would like to. You can have the yellow gold or the rose gold. Totally, totally up to you. That's going to go. I say 60 seconds, Tony. I think that's going to be long gone. I think that's all we need. It's a one of a kind, but it's in any gold you want. I do think just right now, lavish the way it is. I don't think you need to change one thing about that. I don't think so. I think you leave it as it is. We get it in your size. We send it right directly out to you, and you're good to go. That's what I think. That is a mega, mega, mega radiant. And it is definitely aptly named, don't you think? It's a radiant stone, and it is a radiant cut, quite truly and literally. So first caller at $13.99. And then we do have, my goodness, I did not show you the bangle. It happens every time. We're probably not looking for $10,000 bangles today anyways, but maybe I'll show that tomorrow. The yellow diamond bangle that I've been wearing with the 5 stones. Any requests before we go? You guys, any questions or any recaps you'd like to see that we can be sure and plug into our last 10 minutes here? Let me know. Because we did have a really, really special. We have the pink diamond for $49.99. We have the ruby, still here. Opal bangle, sold but then unsold. And then we also have the Paraiba feather. All right, final call on, well, 13. I mean, that's just a too low of a price deal right there. That is just shocking, shockingly low. All right, coming up, final call in the show. I do have a Padparadscha. You know, it's similar in the color. It's a little, but this is going to have a little bit of that orangey pink. So let's take a look at a sapphire. I'm going to blow out a sapphire right now. Look at this, Padparadscha sapphire. In a mounting with burnished diamonds. This is going to be item number 3216, and it's going to be a 103. This is a really pretty stone too, and it's also got an AGL cert. Like I said, they like their Sri Lankan stones. This is natural corundum in that peachy pink, or in this case, orangey pink, no heat treatment stone. 3216, Tony. It should come up. It's been on. It's going to be a 1 carat 03. I'm going to show you the, it does have the radiant cutting. Here's the cert. I know this might look like the last one, but this is a sapphire cert from the AGL once again. December of a couple years ago, corundum, there's your photograph, that's the 103. There it is. The really important line is right there at the base. It's no indications of heat treatment at all. Thermal treatment, heat treatment, same thing. Octagonal mix, that's a radiant as well, orangey pink and over a carat in this great wearable design. I know when gals want to wear a piece every day, this is oftentimes the band they're looking for. It makes so much sense to just have that smooth finish. Diamonds are burnished into the band, so they're set flush inside that band. And I can just go ahead and make it easy for you. This one's white gold only. That's Spinella's still here, by the way. But you can get this Padparadscha sapphire finished on the inside, and we're going to blow it out right now. It's white gold only. It's just a really good stone. That one's 1,900. You know what? Not 19. Not 18. Not 17. Not 16. We have 8 minutes. Let's get the Padparadscha. A home right now, $1,599 with a cert from the AGL. There it is. And here it is on the hand. Also, take a look at that. That's some good stuff right there. One only, $15.99. Nathan, do you have any questions before we go? I'm just overhearing if there's anything you need to see, if there's any questions you have, if you need to see something again, holla, because we have had a lot of jewelry in 3 hours' time. We have gem-packed the show as usual. I have a couple of pieces that still remain, and I just want to share, just to make sure you saw them. We still have the pot. We have that gorgeous ruby. We have the spinel we just showed you. It's going to be a pretty heavy corundum concentration here. And then we've got the very closely related stone in the spinel in the back right. And then we also have this really, really important bangle. I do have the Paraiba feather ring as well. This is that peacock ring with a Paraiba in a pear shape. Lots of P's going on. It's also pretty perfect. And that is going to be here for you. And then I do have a very important diamond. Now, this one you have not seen. But if you did see last Friday night, I had this same design with a 3-carat stone. It was $15,000 and sold. I just want to share it with you right now because this is very, very important. It is a new stone and a new piece and a new ring tonight. It's not a 3-carat, but it is a 2-carat. It has a GIA cert, and it's item number 2805, and you can give me a call right now. And what is supposed to be a $20,000 ring, I will mark down for the end of the show. This is that same design we saw with the 3-carat. It has the pear shapes on each side. It's a 201 in the center. It is actually graded and SI1 by the GIA, and then you have the pear-shaped diamonds, which are nearly a 1/4 carat a piece. They're 48 total. And then you have another 65 points in the white diamonds. I will show you the GIA certs. And then we are going to say bye-bye, because if you'd like to call me and make me an offer, do it. Do it. It's the first time we've ever seen it. It's finished on the inside. Here it is. Here it is. Special piece. Boy, it looks so much like, I mean, the mounting's the same as a 3. And if that's the same mounting, that means that that 2-carat is facing up like a 3. And actually it was a 3+, just to, you know, split hairs here. And then I'm going to show you the cert. Stay right there, Tone. I'm just going to pop in the cert for the stone. There's the stone in the diagram there, which it, thank you, highlights your inclusions, what there are of them. SI2 201 W to X, and then it's a GIA inscribed stone. So the cert number matches up with the stone inscription. If you would like this incredible ring right there, boy, it looks so much prettier there when it's set into gold with big diamonds on the sides and all of that. But this is going to be your chance to own it here. And instead of asking $14,999, exquisite value, big stone. I love that it's slightly more elongated. That's what's giving it that appearance like it's even larger than a 201, because it does face up a lot like a 3-carat that I brought you just a couple of days ago. This is going to be for one caller only. I will blow it out. This is why you're here at the end of the night. A little special desperation move just to try and make sure we get a few more pieces out the door. But if anything's going to go, it might as well be our brand new fancy yellow diamond. Once again, natural. Comes with this cert. Let's go back up close. And I'll tell you what, it's not $10,000. And let me just zoom in on it for a minute. The rest can wait. We've seen them all before. Let's just see what this is all about up close and personal. So yeah, look at that. Much more intriguing when you get to see every aspect, every facet, every angle. And it has a cert. First caller right now, it's not even $9,999. Rare to get a 2-carat plus and certified, and it's not $9,999. I'm blowing it out right now. First caller in the world. I'll do it for $88.88 into the show special right now. $88.88. It is as it is. Those are almost quarter carat pear shape VS white diamonds on the sides. Take a good look at those. And then the finishing on the inside is really twofold. You get like a double under gallery, and then look at all the white diamonds. Another 65 points of round brilliance framing the entire thing, bringing it all together, taking what has like a core of a three-stone style and silhouette, and then adding to it in a big, big way. And that is one of those values where everyone will be talking about it tomorrow. By the time you see me here tomorrow at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, it's probably going to be already gone and spoken for. So come on in and grab it tonight. And $88.88 is your price tag. And then I'm going to put those other pieces, because we still have a couple of other pieces that need a great home, like the ruby and the Paraiba. And we'll zoom back. And then we have the spinel and the Padparadscha that all need a great home before we go. And we are just about 3 minutes away from signing off. So a really important time to just dial in. Let us know if we can help you with any of these. There's the Padparadscha, there's the pink spinel, and then we have the yellow diamond, the gorgeous 1 carat plus ruby, the Paraiba, and the yellow diamond. And we're about to sign off. So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. If you have any requests, or if there's anything we can show you, we still have that opal bangle from earlier in the evening, which was our black opals ×5. It's been a pleasure being with you as always. I had fun. We didn't sell much. We didn't make any money, but I had fun. I hope you did too. We're back for more tomorrow. We'll come beat up Lolo here tomorrow night. TVON Club, TVON we call it. On Friday nights, if you don't get us on TV, join us online, because I know only a few of you get us on TV. We're here online as well, because we're here. So we'd love to have you with us. We'd love to have your company, TVON.com or TVON's Facebook page or YouTube. We have a TVON channel there where you can watch the show live in HD. So go ahead and pick up the phone and watch us there if you want to. Let's go back to our wheel. We have 2 minutes left. Thanks again for being with me tonight. Hope you had a good time. Hope you found something you love. If not, we're back tomorrow. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday during the day, in the morning hours on Saturday and Sunday morning. So I hope to see you all throughout the weekend. And I hope that you'll be able to pick up anything off that wheel you like. We had that spinel. Don't miss out. $13.99 on that certified spinel. Only $15.99 on the Padparadscha, which is also certified. So everything on the right side has a cert. Actually, the middle has a cert as well. That's our big 2 carat plus diamond with the cert. Then we've got the Paraiba for $29.99, and the ruby is only $1,399. And don't forget about my opal bangle. All those opals, 5 opals in a bangle for $24.99. It sold really quickly, and then it came right back because it was a new caller and they didn't know. So here's our last call. We have 1 minute left in the show. Thank you again for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. And for those of you guys that just hang out and watch, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you guys. Every single one of you who are watching and shopping. Always a pleasure to have your company. Hopefully you'll join me tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Nathan, did you help him out? Congratulations. Thank you so much. 40 seconds remaining. And don't forget, any questions you have, we're here for a couple minutes after we go off the air to help you out with those ideas as well. Have a great rest of your night. Have a good Friday. And then come join us tomorrow night for our Big Club TV on Summer Edition. It's our first Club TV on a summer officially. So we'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your evening. And again, a wonderful Friday. And join us tomorrow. And if you don't get us on TV, join us online and join in the fun. We're going to have a blast kicking off our weekend officially and have a great show in store for you. So TVON.com or Facebook's TVON page. That would be a really, really, really good idea. And we'll see you guys then. Sound good from all of us here? Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night.